Oh my god, we're literally gaming right now. AJ, what do you think of the fact that we're gaming right now?
I don't like gaming.
Oh, well, that's
I'm
unfortunate.
so, I'm sorry. I'm more of a book guy, you
Oh
know?
yeah, me too.
I like books and planes. I write about planes,
Oh
not
yeah. Do
books.
you like specifically books about planes,
No, I like books that feature planes.
but not about planes?
I want them to be about something else because I already know all there is. I've already exhausted that special interest,
Oh, that's a good point.
so I've already learned everything. But I still want them to feature them so that way I can point out to the author and write them a letter. Hey, you said this was wrong.
Yeah,
The F-29 Bonanza is actually a twin engine plane, even though
yeah.
most Bonanzas are single engines, and therefore they would not be able to stall with just one click of the switch.
It's kind of fucked up that they didn't know that actually.
It's like, first grade.
First grade in the plane academy, which you are an expert in.
I have my mistress grandpa. He's a big plane guy.
Naturally.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna be a mistress grandpa, you gotta be a big plane guy.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say
Mistress.
that without laughing.
Yeah. It's because it's like I think planes is a great money sink for a mistress type guy.
I mean, if you've got the money for a mistress, you might as well have the money for a plane.
Multiple planes, yeah.
Yeah,
And then because there's the plane that he takes from his home to the
yeah.
airport, and then the airport he takes a car to the train station, and then a train from the train station to another car, which then takes him to the courthouse,
So that he can divorce his new wife.
so he can send people to prison.
Oh, naturally.
Yeah, he likes sending people to jail.
That's not good. That is
He
not
thinks it
something
is.
one should enjoy.
Some
Father,
people do.
what was Spartan training like?
Unforgiving.
Is that why you didn't train me like one? Did you
Oh,
not
those poor
think I could
dogs!
handle
Just
it?
making them run into that
I
barrel.
did not think you should have had to.
They're fine.
Thanks.
Um. Oh, there's a chest. Um. Hey, kid. um. Yeah, I mean, it was funny. The amount of times Roger told me about the thing with the guy with the planes, like, has to be at
Looks
least
like a lot of the
3.
sand is cleared up. But there's
I'm
another
not
storm
sure
out
if
that
he
way.
has bad memory
Think that
about what he's
means
told people, or if he just is like
The chisel will
anxious
not open
about
this.
letting there be
Did the
silence, so
lighthouse
he
let this
feels the
lock
need
here?
to repeat
I
stories,
would
or
think
if
they
he
were
just
acting from
likes
the
to talk
Barrens.
about himself.
A fair question. But until we find the right
Maybe
key,
the
I
that
latter.
poor
He might just be
Harpy
really
will have to
old.
continue its solo act.
Yeah, it's crazy how old people can be.
Yeah, they just
Like my
keep getting
dad.
older is the thing.
Yeah, my dad asked me about oregano oil for the 14th time in the last 6 months,
Yeah.
according to my spreadsheet. And every time he brings it up, like I've never heard of it before. And I'm like, yeah, I know you think all illnesses can be cured by oregano oil. We've been over
I
this.
don't need vaccines when I have oregano oil.
Yeah, that is his. That is his. That is his opinion.
Love
See,
that for him.
yeah, because vaccines, people make money off of that.
Oh yeah.
Oregano oil, people still make money off of it, but it's
It
like
doesn't
some random
count.
person
Let's have
on
it.
Etsy,
You mentioned
so you
had
don't
a
really
favourite
know
poem from your homeland.
who it
What's
is.
it about?
A cunning general.
So it's better.
And that makes it
obviously.
that makes it more trustworthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe I've heard of this one. Did it involve a horse that was not...
Oh, I was gonna ask you about
Yes.
candles.
But that
Candles?
is not what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, it's based on truth
Um,
then.
I
You
saw
were
there
there.
were I saw there were Brandon Sanderson character scented candles.
There are?
Yeah, so in my in the publishing Discord I'm a part of, they have a question of the day. Yesterday's question was, what was the first funeral you went to?
Yeah.
And then
You
the mods had to
collected
remove
your
it because
stories? Give
people
'em
started
here.
crying about
Huge
how
fan.
their sister died. And I had one a few days ago, which was like, what merch related to books do you have? And one person said candles. And hold a second, I got an email. Oh hey, you're streaming. I should turn in. Axel. Ooh. And then I just asked anyone, does anyone have a candle from a book? And they're like, yeah, I have this scented candle from this YA romantasy story.
Well,
Yeah.
And then I
hope
looked on
Tears
the
had
Etsy
enough time
page for the
to
people that make these
find a
candles, and they have
equilibrium
ones for
or
like,
whatever.
Indeed.
Kaladin candle and
Oh,
whatever.
I need a Kaladin candle.
Yeah, that's what I
There's
was
nothing
thinking. I'm
wrong
like,
with
okay,
opposing
here's the
war.
here's the next year's birthday present, Kaladin candle.
Yeah,
Suppose that's
just
fair.
one Kaladin candle
Never
will do
can
me,
be quite
thanks.
sure what the giants
Yeah.
meant by any of it.
Am I the only one that
Are you a big
remembers
candle
they
person? Do you
predicted
have
our
any
entire
candles?
journey to
No, I
Jotunheim?
don't. Not a candle
If
man.
the giants saw
Okay,
Tyr leading
that's good.
armies at Ragnarok,
They come from a candle
and I
family.
believe them.
The
Right.
question is, how
With
you'll
saints
ever
on
make
them, of
Tyr
course.
believe
Holy
it.
candles.
Sorry. By the way, sometimes you're going to be talking at the same time as the characters in the game are talking, and I can't see a log of the conversations in this game, so I might like.
Master Kratos, I would speak with you.
Oh, the little rat wants to talk to me.
Okay.
Little rat.
That's okay. I'll just
Speak.
become old
If
and
you
like
are
start
ever in
repeating
need
myself.
of my services and I am not present, I have installed these handy chimes for you to notify me. Simply throw your axe and strike the chimes, and I will attend to your needs. Would you care to take a practice throw? A magnificent throw, Master
job.
Kratos. Truly a seasoned pro. Very well. You know how to reach me now. Well then, what else, friends?
I have a question.
Splendid! I delight in offering my tutelage to the inquisitive.
Over the ledge, by the gateway over there. I noticed these dragons.
Dragons? Oh no, young Master Atreus. Those are leaned worms, the brood of Nithog.
Nithog? That's the mother?
Correct. She's also a vital piece of the Yggdrasilian circle of life, as it were. I tend the branches up here, while Nithog chews the roots from below to prevent overgrowth. A delicate balance.
So they're friendly?
Well, they're not nearly so affable as myself, but there's no reason to expect hostility so long as they're left in peace. Nithog is a stern matriarch, as protective of her offspring as she is determined to teach them proper discipline.
That sounds...
Familiar.
Should I have anything else for you,
Acknowledge
you'll be the
correct.
first to know.
That's a good subtitle.
Do you not understand that the conversation is over?
Okay, time to go inside and see what they got to say to me in here. This game is like full of cutscenes that are like 20 years long.
back, young one.
Yeah, well, they're not even cutscenes. It's just dialogue while you stand around.
Sure.
Yeah. And sometimes there are cutscenes that are also right.
The dew
Yeah.
will only improve with time.
The path, eat dinner.
That was a little
Hopefully there's a quick time event.
Yeah. Oh man, like the sex quick time events in the earlier God of War.
Yeah. Mash E to eat bread.
Oh my god.
Being locked up for so long, you forget how much joy lives in the little things.
Something I find funny here is because these benches were all made by dwarves for dwarf use, they're all like way too small for Tyr, so he's like trying to use them.
Yeah.
Poor
Look
guy.
at Neil.
I haven't given up hope on you.
He could. He'd prefer to make his back hurt though, apparently.
It's bad posture. That's gamer posture right there.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
how I'm
a
sitting
gamer.
right now.
Odin is
Yeah.
evil. The truth is always more complicated. To imagine it's simple is dangerous.
The size of this man is like incredible. He's like 9 feet tall when he
You'll
stands
have
up
my
straight.
wise and faithful
Yeah,
counsel.
well, it's just a Hagrid situation,
I wish
like in
I
the
could do
movies,
more.
where he actually was
Really
only
do.
6 feet tall, the actor, but they just made
for
his
now.
house really small to make him look bigger.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Allow me to cook for you.
It's funny, did you ever see, like, all the tweets J.K. Rowling did where she was like, actually, this character was black the whole time, or something like that, and it was like,
Yeah,
I don't think she was.
you can just say stuff.
Yeah, I guess when you're a writer and you forget what you actually wrote, you can just say, like, literally anything.
Yeah, it's really sad when someone has success too early because they gain a following much quicker than they have time to practice.
Yeah,
Like same thing happened with like Notch.
yeah.
Enjoy, my friends.
You gotta be aware enough of, like, the way you should behave publicly to not start being transphobic. Because as long as you don't say transphobic things, nobody has to know that you're transphobic. You can think whatever you want to think.
Yeah, because it's like most people I know are Italian phobic, but they have the sensibility to hide it.
Yeah. Have the good sense to not reveal that they're Jutalian to everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't mean to offend.
Most people are crazy.
I'm not offended. It's just a word.
A word that clouds your judgment.
So, you really don't think it means anything? After the journey Mom sent us on? Everything we saw in Jotunheim? What was it all for? Don't you ever think about that?
Every day. But I cannot believe her purpose was to inspire you to take foolish risks.
But what if the Giants are counting on me?
What giants? I'm counting on you. To be safe, to be smart.
But-
Use the judgment of a man and not of a child.
But what if Loki going to Ironwood is the only way that...
Oh, Atreus. My son. And nothing more. Do you hear me?
I'm not hungry anymore.
I hate you, Dad. Ugh.
He's really coordinated not to spill that bowl of soup.
I know, right? That was incredible.
That's how you know he's the son of Kratos.
Yeah.
You really should eat
I like that he just immediately appears in there.
on almost a daily basis.
I just don't understand. Why is there all this stuff about Loki and the champion and Ironwood if none of it's real? He's just so... Ugh!
He's just like, what are you doing?
Mind if I give you the best advice
I've never
you've
been
heard all
comforted
day,
before.
and possibly ever? Sleep. That's when all the troubles of your mind work themselves out.
Sure. Fine. Sleep? Sounds great.
I mean it.
I do too. Get out of here already.
Already gone.
See,
like-
some people will say never go to bed angry, though.
See, in my experience, going to bed usually makes me feel better by the morning, and if it doesn't, I'll feel better like within an hour of waking up.
Okay.
And also, I don't spend that much time being angry, so I don't know.
No. Because you get out your anger really quickly, because you punch things.
Well, when I was a little kid, I was angry all the time, so I'm of the opinion that I probably just like wore away most of my anger when I was little.
That's good. My rage has only grown with age.
Which is why you're always so furious.
I know.
This is an unusual place to wake up.
Yeah.
I like his little haircut.
Mm-hmm. Probably got it at Great Clips.
Yeah. From Devin's wife. Presumably.
I did go into that Great Clips one time.
Yeah. Which one is
When
it?
I had the one here in town. Or there might be multiple.
There's 3.
Okay, I went to the middle one.
What store is it near?
The Hy-Vee Nothing Bunt Cake across the street from a Walgreens. It's on Civic Center.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess there's 4 then. Jesus, that's way too many breaks.
Well, it's a 2 Applebee's town.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I just went there because they would cut my hair for free if I was donating it.
I wish I'd
Oh.
known I was a god elf.
And then after that, I had
I
no
wouldn't
wife
have
start
felt so
cutting my
bad
hair.
about killing so many elves.
What's going on? Was that a mask?
Sorry, AJ, what did you just say?
I mean, just knowing we're
I only
gods
went
makes
there
me
because they had
feel
my
so
hair cut
much
for free because I was
stronger.
donating it.
Where am
Oh.
I?
You usually get your
All
haircut
you ever
yourself?
talk about, over
Yeah,
and
now my
over.
wife does it.
Oh.
Do something
She's got
about it or
clippers for
shut up already.
That's a convenient thing about wives, that they know how to do that.
I'm sick of hearing about little people's little
Well, she didn't know.
problems.
I had to teach her.
Memories. And not nice.
But that's another convenient thing about wives. They can learn
Broke the
things.
game.
Oh, true.
That was our only way to
Yeah,
Jotunheim.
much like a Pokemon.
What do you want?
Learn new moves.
Let's
Brittany
go.
said thanks in the background.
I don't understand.
Whatever.
A wife learned
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Wife learned a haircut.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Whatever.
Hey, don't run off!
Whatever.
These
Can you
little
tell me
fucking
where I
kids are
am?
bothering.
Whatever. 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 Whatever.
Will you
Just
stop?
Fantasy 8.
I'm having a nightmare about myself as a little child being a little piece of shit.
Yeah.
Ugh. Being a little asshole. Ugh.
See, if there were
We
any
gotta get
women
out
in
of here.
chat that were born in 1995, then that Final Fantasy 8 joke would have killed with them.
What was the Final Fantasy VIII joke? I must know.
Exactly, you won't know.
Alas.
Me.
Okay.
I like the parts of this game where you play as Atreus, because you just get to
You
be
should
like
pay
a
for what he
strange
said
little
about Mother.
man.
But we're gods. We can do whatever
This.
we want.
Please. Please wait. Please.
Trust no one, not even yourself.
So true.
This is a much better knife than Mother's.
Please stop.
Oh shit, and something scared him off. I like that they ran in different directions. Even though that's a dad with his kid.
Yeah.
Oh shit, now we're in Flower Town.
Sickeningly sweet flowers.
Yeah. I do like the idea of flowers being sickeningly sweet somehow. Like, how do you get that many flowers? Are they rotting?
Yeah, I mean, these flowers look like they're rotting.
They look like coral.
Flies. Yeah.
Mhm. This is a cool sort of zone. Oh!
No, it's the whale place.
Bear!
Easy.
Look at that big bear.
That's a big dog.
Oh, it's a dog. Looked like a bear for a sec, sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know you're not as into animals as I am. I look at dogs all the time.
Hey, where you going?
You're an expert dogsman.
Yeah.
Follow you?
He just looked like a bear for a sec because he was so big, according to the camera, you know?
Well, it was the camera angle. It made it look like it had a smaller snout.
Yeah. Made him look real wide.
Yeah.
Wide man.
Yeah. The camera adds 10 pounds and a short snout.
Yeah, the
The
camera,
camera removes 1 inch of snout.
the camera makes my
Can you
dick look
understand me?
smaller. Fuck.
Yeah.
Look at these doggies!
Oh. Hi there.
Oh man.
So, where are we
I
going?
love games where you just like have dogs for
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah. Yeah, my childhood dog, the
having
Pomeranian,
the
was bred to
weirdest
have a
dream and
short
just kinda
snout,
woke up here.
which is called bear snout
Is
Pomeranian.
this Ironwood?
But it was too short for her to
Any
drink
idea
water
how I
without
got
getting
here?
it in her nose.
Oh, that's
I
horrible.
dreamt my way here.
Yeah, she had issues.
I mean,
Very
What?
expensive
I
dog.
suppose I
Oh.
must have. I'm
How
here.
would your mother buy a dog that like tortures itself by existing?
Well, it's a perfect match for her then.
Oh, that's a good point.
What's that? Oh, that might be Fenrir you're smelling. Wish I were here to meet you.
See, if this was a good game, you'd press a button to go into your ascent vision, and then you'd have a little glowing path on the ground to follow.
I've already played Shadow of Mordor right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of you.
And Assassin's
Huh.
Creed.
Yeah,
And
I'm pretty-
Horizon.
Shadow of Mordor is just Assassin's Creed in Mordor, isn't it? Like when I saw people
Well, yeah.
play Assassin's
Well,
Creed for the first time, I was
the
like,
air
oh yeah,
here
this is
is-
just Shadow of Mordor.
I don't know. Sweet.
Yeah.
Maybe it's these trees.
Well, you know, Assassin's Creed. The original Assassin's
looking
Creed was
around.
like, wow, I've never played something like this before.
Yeah.
And then they
You
made
tell
4 of
me
them
if
in
you were
3
gonna eat
years,
me.
and it's like, wow, I've played this before.
That's a joke, right?
How many dogs there are? All my friends. This is a lot of wolves for one pack. Maybe they're multiple packs.
I've never seen a forest like this before.
What's the median wolf pack size?
Well, it's usually a pair of parents. They're babies. They're 1-year-old children and a couple of their 2-year-old children, I think. And maybe some older children, but probably not. And you're gonna end up with packs that are, I think, like between 5 and 20 individuals or something like that. It's not that many.
Okay.
Through here?
Though keep in mind I'm just making a guess, so I don't actually
Okay.
know.
There's no like. What about like the gay wolf like uncle? hangs around.
The gay wolf uncle hangs around his entire life, presumably.
Yeah. What about the 2 lesbian wolves inside you? They have a pack.
Yeah. This place is so cool. Got all my dog friends.
I'm not finished with it yet.
Ah! Me when I see a young woman. Ah!
Get back. My wrists are too
The paint
tiny.
is made from the bark of the ironwood trees. They absorb the memories of the forest, so that the paint remembers too.
What are you spamming?
Memories of the past, of the future.
According to the
I'd hate to get
Alaska
blood on
Department of Fish and Game, the median wolf pack is 7.
Okay.
But it has a range of 2 to 30, which is a pretty big deviation.
Yeah, well, it just depends on the success of the individuals, I have to imagine.
Really you?
Like, in a pack of 2, you're just talking about a pair of,
You know who
like
I
a
am.
mate pair, right?
Yeah.
Pack of 30, you're talking about wolves where they have a lot of cubs every season, well, every
wrong?
year.
Yeah. Just when you have a trad wife wolf.
Waiting my whole life for this moment.
I don't think they're very trad wifey in wolf society.
You look weirder than I imagined.
Oh,
Sorry.
Me when I meet young woman, she says, "You look weirder than I imagined."
Was that mean?
kind of.
Damn it. I'm already messing this up. It's just you're the first person that I've talked to in a very long time. And weird can be good.
Thanks.
He's like, "Sorry, I've only been talking to wolves for 17 years."
Let's start
Yeah.
over.
I'm gonna boulder.
I'm Angoboda. You must have a lot of questions?
I'm gonna boulder.
Yeah. Where
Follow
are
me.
we?
You'll get your answers soon enough.
She's like, "You must have a lot of questions." Anyway, we really gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of this girl.
When you said you
Yeah.
knew me,
Like I said, you'll get your answers soon enough, Loki.
right?
Is that not your name?
No, it is my name. I'm Loki.
Lola.
Oh my god, she does rock band too? What can't she do? Look at that. Oh, that's cool.
This way.
I'll take my own path. So where am I exactly? I was in this weird fog.
Oh, I've heard the Utengard can be disorienting. Still, you're safe here.
In a big weird forest with a strange child.
So I thought Ironwood wasn't a real place.
Clever, right? Odin won't go searching for the forest of the giants if he doesn't think it exists.
Forest of the Giants.
That's what some people call it. Or called it.
What's that?
A brooch.
It's big.
Compared to?
What the fuck is there
I
a
thought
slapping
giants were
tentacle
all supposed
plant?
to be
Ooh.
giant.
I love it every time there's a
So,
PlayStation
what do you
first
do
party
here?
game where they have a
Paint,
character with
forage,
dreads.
Survive, preserve what I can.
Because you just
But
know
why
there's
wait
gonna
for
be
me?
like
Because
20
my
people on Twitter
destiny
complaining that the game's
is
too
to
woke
tell
now.
you yours.
And they have like a black person or
Yeah.
yeah. It's funny, it's like, yeah, there's one black character and it's probably gonna end the world. It's like the collapse
Yeah.
of everything.
Watch out! Yappa!
Oh my god, she did like
Oh, and she has game paint powers.
oh
Wow.
my god. What could be worse? I just start fighting the girl. I'm like, get out of here.
I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever
Skills
seen
with that
someone
bow.
fight a jogger that.
Thank you.
For an archer, he has a lot of melee combos.
Yeah, last time I was
So, what
doing
were
this,
you doing before you
Bard was pointing out that I was like
Driving
exclusively
stumble
using the arrows,
Wait,
even though it was making me
that
kill
a
the
thing around
enemies
here?
slower.
Did you know about it?
I did.
Well, it is more fun.
Yeah. I tend to be an overly cautious player, like I'm always worried about dying and stuff like that.
I'll be up
Well,
above
you're
you,
used to playing
but
Dark
keep
Souls.
going the way you're going.
Oh, get him, Atreus. Yas. I appreciated Angie's feedback. For some reason, I shared her to the document where I had feedback for everybody, and she rejected a bunch of suggestions for other people's stories. And I don't know why she did that. I don't know why I gave her editing permissions either. That was a stupid thing to do. 1 second. I have to turn it back to the previous version.
Well, Angie does use a Hotmail, so that should have been your sign already.
Yeah.
You did take things a bit cautiously.
Yeah.
I was talking
I
with someone
don't-
on the publishing Discord that specifically turned down an agent because the agent had a Hotmail email.
Is
That's
that
kinda funny to me.
chainmail? I wonder what Brock and Sindri would think of that.
Who?
Oh, they're kind of like uncles.
Kind of? You Midgard giants are strange.
They're dwarves, actually.
Still strange.
Can't believe there are nightmares there too. Skilpa!
Yeah, I just restored the version from before Angie decided that the other people's feedback was
I disagree,
Nice.
Axel. I liked that part in Devin's story.
Yeah, incorrect. Lore scroll. The tree. Mother said the races of the 9 realms look at the world as individual trees in a forest. They see people and nature and time and destiny as separate elements, but not us. The Jotnar know that these are all branches of the same tree, that you can't separate love from fate, from the flap of a bird's wings, without harming the tree itself. Maybe that's why I saw no fear in her eyes when she talked about walking her path, when she talked about her impending death. Sometimes that comforts me, knowing that her and Father's passings were just one branch in a great and ever-growing tree. Other times, I just miss them. Oh, somebody's
Trees.
parents died.
Aw.
It
That
does have
happens.
trees.
You like
That
pretty
Devin comment, like, the more I think
Something
about
my
him
father
saying
is.
that, the stranger it is to me. I didn't
know what?
remember the part where he
Never
was
mind.
like, when the guy was being skeezy, but it's definitely uncomfortable to read.
Yeah.
Do you see anything you could
You
use,
know
like
anything
last
about the
time?
religion Jainism?
I don't know. I've heard of it.
It's one of the minor religions in India, but that still means it's like one of the most popular religions in the world.
Yeah.
I was reading about their dietary restrictions, so they don't eat anything that kills anything.
Okay.
Maybe if you found a better
So that's not
vantage
just
point.
like vegetarian. They also won't eat plants if that kills the plant. So like to eat an onion, you have to pull it out of the ground.
Okay,
So they don't
no,
eat onions,
Right.
and they don't eat garlic. And I'm like,
Looking good.
it's, you know,
Wait,
that's
what?
a tough life for me.
An Italian would
most religious
soon
diets,
die.
Oh,
yeah, most religious
yeah.
diets, I'm like, yeah, I could be vegetarian or vegan, whatever. I can stop eating pork. But no garlic or onion.
That would truly be the end.
Yep. So, you know, that's one less religion I can convert to. I like to keep my options open.
In case of what, like?
In case I just wake up one day and I'm like, you know what? I've already done everything else I want to do.
Yeah,
I need something else to do.
yeah. Like, haven't tried
do.
Jainism yet. Oh shit, can't do Jainism. Oh,
Yeah. No, I... Yeah.
How you do
You
it.
know,
I'm
I've
great.
just been
I met
realizing
another living
recently
giant.
that
Maybe one who holds my
I
destiny.
take more enjoyment in just seeing how well I can do something than actually doing it.
Explain.
So like I mentioned that I feel like I've ended my fixation with competitive Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because I was playing the other day and I went up against a username I recognized because he was like one of the best players of all time.
Yeah.
And I didn't really check my rank. Apparently, I was in like the top 30.
Oh wow.
So I was fighting this guy that was like the number 2 at the time.
Yeah.
And I lost. I had a 50.48% chance to win,
Yeah.
which I calculated myself, of course.
Naturally.
And
That
at
one had
that
the
point,
spreadsheet too.
it did. Yeah, I have a spreadsheet open at all times while playing.
I have to imagine.
And I kind of just realized at that point, I'm like, wow, I could be the number 1 player. That means I'm done. Because my goal wasn't to like be the number 1 player, and it wasn't that, like I have fun every time I play. It's like I just wanted to see how good I could possibly be. And now that I'm confident I could be number 1, it's no longer fun to me.
Okay.
So I've moved on. And that's why I'm like, one day I might, maybe one day I'll be a Buddhist monk. See how far I can go with that.
You're like, how long would it take me to become the Pope?
Yeah. Normal.
I mean, qualifications for popes are like pretty tight, but also the Pope can get away with a lot of stuff, so like,
There's actually a huge amount of nepotism in the popeness.
I have to imagine.
Not like nepotism, of course, because they don't have sex, which is sad.
I've never done that before.
I eat onions too, so that'd be another difficult thing. But
As the Pope.
but there's nepotism in terms of like what bishop appoints the Pope.
Oh, yeah.
So all the popes in the last 300 years have come from 2
sorry.
lines of bishops
I'm
that
just really
have appointed
excited
the
to
next
talk to you.
priest that becomes the Pope, that becomes the next Pope, that becomes the next Pope.
Okay.
So you can tell pretty much immediately if you're going to become the next Pope or not.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
So you're like,
Which is crazy because, everyone knew the Catholic Church had great bureaucracy.
yeah, we all knew that the Catholic Church was very fair and balanced.
Yeah.
Everything's okay, right? Yeah, I'm just
It's like my
in a magical
mistress,
force
Grandpa.
that shouldn't exist. Talking to
Um,
another giant, and she's yeah.
Did Olympic sprints.
Yeah,
And then he just stopped doing it when he realized I have no competition.
Oh, so he was like, I'm pretty good at
Wait,
sprinting, I
where
could
are
probably stop.
Over here.
Yeah.
Damn,
it didn't have. He's like, yeah, I can be the best. I gotta do something else now.
naturally.
I'm gonna get a mistress.
Whoa!
Gotcha.
Gotta do mistress stuff now. Gotta see if he's the best at having mistresses.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, there's a lot of
Guess
competition.
I'm still
there.
getting the hang of things here. Where are we going?
What
My
was
mother
his
recorded her
mistress
visions,
success rate?
her prophecies. Thought you might like to see them.
I assume you've calculated.
I mean, that's a tough question because
Where
it
are your
determines what is mistress
not
success. Because I think mistress failure is marrying your mistress.
Oh, so he is into mistress failure then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
'Cause if you marry your mistress, it's like, well, then she won.
So you gotta do like mistress v guy with mistress.
Yeah, because if you're winning with mistress, it's like, well, you have a woman that you can do whatever you want with, and you're not even have the obligation of marriage.
Oh yeah.
But now when you marry, it's like, okay, she won. Now she's gonna wait for you to die when she poisons your
Tell me
child.
when.
Okay.
That's right.
Right. So the goal is to end up with the woman that you don't have to do anything.
I think that's the ideology.
Trying to figure out how to do the damn special.
Press F to ask.
Oh shit. They're going crazy now. Fuck him up, Patriots! Yas! Hell yeah.
I've got this.
Beat the shit out of him, Patriots.
Quite well.
When a did you first learn what a cockatrice was?
A cockatrice? I feel like I've known ever since I read Harry Potter, so I was like
You
10.
too.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's a pretty common,
with
like,
us?
fantasy creature.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That was that was another crazy Devin comment that he didn't know about those.
Does he read fantasy books?
Hang on.
Probably, right?
Okay, now you.
He's never mentioned.
I don't think he reads a lot of books, actually.
He plays Ark, the dinosaur game,
So that's basically like reading a fantasy book.
on his YouTube channel.
That's Evie's medallion.
Ah.
Race you across?
But yeah, I don't know if he likes even any fantasy stuff.
Okay.
You would imagine he has to, right?
Yeah. I find it funny that he says he's been working on this story for 7 years, but has only actually been writing it for like... I mean, like, continuously?
Well, that's the thing. It's not I've been working on it every day for 7 years. It's I started 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I've thought about it every day. I haven't done much. I think about it.
I find it kind of interesting when people have those sorts of ideas that they're like, well, I've thought about it a lot. And it's like, well, have you done it? And it's like, I've thought about it a lot. Because if you think about it, you're never going to do it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
First one off the medallion wins.
Well, people have different motivations.
Yeah.
The only writers that actually get anything done are just like so mentally ill that they have to write or else they can't focus on anything else. Where they start to be like anxious.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because they're not
I already knew
doing their
that.
routine of writing every day.
kind of like cheating.
Sorry? What?
It's like the only good writers are the ones that have to write every day or else they become anxious because they're not doing their routine.
Yeah, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I am the best writer, despite my tendency to do short sentences.
I've seen
You
it
know,
before.
you need more
You know
adjectives.
how to beat 'em.
Yeah. Everyone knows that. The fuck? Old F.
It's usually not so
Old
lively around
and
here.
even press
Guess I'm just
orbital.
lucky.
This is crazy.
You're just low.
The girl's got like. Girl's just like, haha, I am so funny. I like this girl a lot.
See, this is what happens because he didn't eat the soup. Now he's in this weird dream world for this long.
Yeah.
He's just hungry.
You gotta eat that soup. Yeah, I feel like it is interesting to me when I read in Stephen King's biography that the best writers love to read. I was like, yeah, I should probably read more. But I did not realize that I actually do read a lot. Because
Yeah.
my expectation for the amount of like reading, like best writers love to read. I don't feel like I read a lot. I only read like a couple of books every month.
Oh, you'll see
And
plenty
apparently
more
that's like
today.
I hope
a lot
so.
by some metrics, so I'm already reading a lot.
Yeah, the median
Here.
amount of books read by a U.S. adult a year is 2.
Mm.
And then it's sort of like there's like non-readers and then readers,
Isn't that
people who
Daniel
identify as
magic?
reading a lot, and
Where
their
do you think they
median
learned
is
it
10
from?
books a
Here
year.
we are.
Do you live here?
But also, you know, those are like
This way.
the kind of books that I write, which are like 80,000 words.
Yeah.
So the fact that you read 2 books a month with these really long fantasy books puts you in like probably the top 5, maybe top 1 percentile of readers.
Yeah. There's a girl here in Ironwood. Her name is Boda, and she's the same age as me, a giant too. She's really funny, and she paints and is friends with the wolves here. She's unlike anyone I've ever met in so many different ways. She says she's been waiting her whole life to meet me, which sounds so crazy. It's actually a lot of pressure to try to meet whatever expectations she has of me. I just need to stay calm and get a better feel for everything that's going on here, but wow, so much is happening so fast. She's like, oh my god, there's a pretty girl, and she's talking to me.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think...
pretty short for a giant.
AJ,
Yeah,
why are you so judgmental?
I am very judgmental.
You're like, kind of short though. Probably doesn't count.
Yeah, it's like on those Myers-Briggs
Hey,
tests.
is this my shrine?
Um,
I've been wanting to see it again.
I always get J at the end. The first three letters can be like either way, but it's
For
always J.
many giants, there is beauty in learning your path and walking it.
Is which
Of
one's J?
course, others see the
Judgmental?
future and get
Oh, okay.
Yeah, versus
up.
perceptive.
Yeah, when I did it, it was like you've got like the one of the two rarest personality types, and I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Gotta cut some.
I've seen this before. Where we scattered Mother's ashes. It was on the wall. Everything had happened already. Just the way it said. But this part was damaged. Oh, that's us. It's in the bag. Huh. Wonder who he is. Wait. No. No. It's not right. That can't be what happens.
My dad's gonna die. Shit.
Oh no.
No, this series makes too much money. He can't die.
This isn't real. Ironwood's not real. The Ungar's not real. None of this is real.
He turned into a dog. You're a big man. Oh, fuck it up. Fuck it up. Yeah.
All right. It'll be okay.
The girl's just like, girl, calm down.
Hey, calm
The
down.
big dog.
Calm down. It's fine.
They do kind of have like bearish snouts though.
Hey,
Like their snouts are real big on their faces. I think they might deliberately be designed to look like bears. Like look at that guy.
that's good.
That's a very bearish face.
See,
Yeah.
it's okay. Let go. Come on back.
Boy
It's
become
okay.
bear.
You're fine.
Bear dog.
Sorry. I don't know what happened.
Oh, don't worry about it. It happens to everyone.
That happens to everyone?
Not the wolf part, but getting scared about your future.
That cannot be my future. It says I serve Odin and my father dies. There's just no way.
Look, this is the only way things turn out. The sooner you accept that, the better.
Oh, shit, that was mean too. Look. Just forget about that now. Forget the future. Forget Loki. You're a giant. And you're clearly coming into some powers that you don't understand yet. Come on, let's take a walk. You can help me with something, and I'll teach you. You know, giant stuff. Come on.
I like that he turns into dogs. I hope I can control him and like have him manually turn into dogs. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Hopefully the whole rest of the game is just in the stream.
Yeah. I mean, if this dream never ended, I think that'd be the ideal sort of situation.
Mm-hmm. And keep in mind, the people that make this game, it's in LA, so they might have never seen a wolf, and only bears.
Yeah. I've only seen coyotes, so they think coyotes is wolves.
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
Here, follow me.
Where are we going?
We're gonna get some food, plant some seeds, my everyday stuff. But first, I want you to meet someone.
Finally, farming. My kind of game.
Oh, no way we get a yak in this game.
Hi, Ala. Nice to meet you.
The size of this dog.
Oh, wow.
AJ, what are your yak
She's a big
opinions?
girl, huh?
I think it's a pretty good cow variation.
Yeah. ranking out of 10.
Well, out of all animals, you know, it's a cow variation, so that makes it a 10. Compared to all the different
Good girl.
Bovidae, it's probably like an
Ganga.
8 out of 10.
Gotcha. Angrboda has a yak named Yala. It was funny, she said, I want you to meet someone, and I thought for a moment there might be more giants, but she meant Yala. I get the sense Yala might be her best friend, which maybe sounds sad, I guess, but it's kind of amazing. It makes me miss Fenrir, though I also feel like he's with me somehow. I wish she could have met him. It must be lonely living here, but I know how much it helps to have a connection with animals. What's your number one cow?
So,
Cow.
I guess you know about the
Just the
whole
basic cow.
champion of
The
the...
classic cow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cow original.
You want me to call you that instead?
No, Loki's good.
I like the Scottish cows. Those guys are cool.
Champ.
Yeah.
But even then, you know, cow, it's like saying dog. It's like, well, we have so many breeds of this animal
Yeah.
that even in the one
So,
species, there's a lot
Where
of
did you
options.
say we were going?
We need to collect some fruit. If we follow the river, we should find some.
I can control the cow. Let's go.
Can you drift?
Those flowers over
Drift the cow.
Silence.
there. Okay.
No, that's what they're called. They only grow in Jotunheim. My mother and I used to take naps in them when my grandma and her fought. It was one of the only places she found peace.
Clam. That is a big fucking clam. Didn't know they were patching clams into the game. This is crazy.
Aha! Here's one. Let's grab it.
Who's it for?
Wolves gotta eat, don't they?
Never seen fruit like this before.
They're called green bulbs. My mother made me eat one every day. For strength, they taste terrible.
Seems like they work though.
Look at that guy. What sort of
Excuse
strange thing is that?
Sounds like she likes you.
me? Yeah.
Look at these little guys. Big fan of these little guys.
Could you grab that one?
Little rat. Little rat animal. Little rat
Got it.
creature.
Those wolves. You take care of them?
I do. They're good friends.
Can't wait
You
to
do
meet
like
more
the
of them.
creatures.
Yeah. Every time I see a fun creature, I'm like, hell yeah, this is the best game I've ever played.
How
Yeah.
many more of these fruits do you need?
You
I like how
ready
you
to
verbally express
no,
it too.
I just gotta save my father's life.
Do you know how much streaming I've done, AJ?
leave? We have time.
And, I mean, a lot of the time before I streamed, I was still playing for an audience, but it was usually like my cousins or my sister or something. Not like an incredible amount of the time, but I did spend, you know, a decent portion of my time
some
playing
fruit
for
up
my
there.
cousins.
Then we should be up there too.
And playing with my cousins and stuff like that. I tended to be like a controller
Wait,
hog,
you
but,
talking to me or the yak?
what small child isn't, I guess?
No.
Let me help.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Y'all gonna jump? Or she just goes right under. Damn. Fearless creature.
After you.
She just lands like right on top of me,
We're
like,
having fun and all,
Yeah.
steps over.
but maybe we should talk about what you saw in the mural.
What I saw would never happen. I wouldn't join Odin if it cost me my father.
If I learned anything from my mother, it was that these things have a way of coming true, one way or another.
I learned from my father too. Close your heart to it. But I can't. Not for this.
A very sturdy cow. Ooh, isn't this lovely? Yeah, I really like animal media.
Can't
Just of
reach
any
True.
kind, really.
Hoppa!
Well, isn't that nice? Oh, it's like an amber tree. That's fun. I really like creature designs and stuff like that, so this kind of thing is really fun for me.
You know, I may have thought about going to Asgard, but I'd never do it.
Yeah?
My father wasn't helping me figure out my destiny. When Odin and I were alone, he offered to teach me.
If you were alone with Odin, he could have easily killed you.
I mean, not that easily.
Let's head up to that ledge.
I like creature design, but only in like monster collecting games.
Like Pokemon?
Taka Upondun.
Yeah, Pokemon, Shin Megami Tensei, Digimon,
More fruit.
Spectrobes,
We
Fossil
don't need it, but
Fighters,
we can grab it anyway.
How do you know when it's
the
right?
whole gambit.
My parents taught me. It's a delicate guessing game.
So you can't be sure of everything that's gonna happen then?
I'm sure of the big stuff.
Yeah, I love creature designs in general. Just anything kind of
Oh,
art
Bella can't get under
based.
that log.
I'm a
That should
big
do
fan
it.
of.
You like to look at things.
Yeah. Whereas your eyesight prohibits you from looking at things.
No, it's crazy because I get new glasses, I get new lenses every year, and then they like already go out of date in a few months.
Getting these ingredients, feeding your animals.
Isn't it the
You do
case
this
that
every
like
day.
every time you
If I
get
don't,
glasses,
then
your eyes
why?
atrophy a little bit more?
Seems like a lot for someone your age.
Our age.
Huh.
Not because of the glasses.
One of the
That
last
they're just like actively
conversations I had with
atrophying,
my
so you need to get
father,
new glasses all the time.
he said he was sorry. He
Yeah,
should
they'd
have
probably
kept me,
atrophy quicker if I didn't have
That I'd have
glasses.
to grow
Okay.
up so fast.
At least you got an apology.
Dads have a way with words, huh?
You don't want to get what's ever in that plan. I don't think I can though.
People are always saying that.
Every time I see a clam, I'm like, I gotta get some of that.
Yeah.
Nice view.
Oh, just you wait. It gets better.
Ooh, scraps.
Love to get scraps. Are we waiting for something, or are we gonna go back down to the...
You know, along with my wife sending you pictures of all of her favorite outfits for women in video games,
Yeah,
I would also love to send you a collection of my favorite demons in Shin Megami Tensei to see your thoughts on them.
yeah.
Because it's like, on one
No,
hand,
maybe Odin needs
you know,
it for
because
something.
they're all like demons or gods through history or whatever.
hmm
So, like, on one hand, a lot of them do have boob out, but they are fertility goddesses.
That is their job,
So-
yeah.
So that is their job. Professional boob, yes.
Yeah, I think the problem with a lot of like character design out of Japan, and this is like just generally true, I suppose, but it seems like it's more true for Japan, is that they tend to like make the relevant characters a lot skinnier than I feel like they should be sometimes, and like very pale.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's like in Japan, they are almost they are the skinniest developed country. So it's like, on one hand, it's like, yeah,
Or
to us Americans,
maybe
like
it's
these
not-
people are toothpicks. But like to Japan, it's like, oh yeah,
They
this
are pretty
character's
obsessed
overweight.
with being skinny, I believe.
Yeah.
I have a friend who is half Japanese, and whenever she goes to Japan, her like grandma will berate her for being fat or whatever, and she is not fat.
Yeah, they care a lot about that.
And
Same in Italy, they do a lot of public shaming.
I mean, it's Italy. You gotta get the public shaming in.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just that Roman legacy.
Okay.
Send him into the gladiator pit.
Yeah.
What it looks like. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
continue.
tricking Odin.
Oh, is trickery something you're good at?
I lied to my dad a couple times.
Oh, a master of deception.
Love how
Bring
big
both
this
those
guy
levels.
is.
Hey, if I need to, like, fix my bow or something, can I?
Of course. I've got supplies in my tool chest over there. By the way,
I left something in the tool chest for you. I'll meet you over by Yala when you want to leave.
Is it okay to hang out around here?
As long as you want.
Don't mind if I do. So I need to eat a layer of timber to upgrade the talon bow. Special items.
Still only
Kitchen.
using a tier 1 bow
I know. Very
this far into the
disappointing.
game?
Yeah.
Crazy, there's not even any crafting minigame, you just press a button.
I know. Barely even a video game.
How sad. See, when I play games for the first time, I basically never talk, but if I ever have, like, played a game for my wife, I basically talk like I am a Wikipedia article while playing the game. And explaining, like, every single facet of detail, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's this percent chance, and this is affected by this, and oh, you can do this to go quicker.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just like to talk about how much I like things, you know. Because I
Yes.
really like video games. Particularly this video game is really entrancing me. I'm a big fan.
Because of the garbs.
Big fan of the garbs.
Do you ever have dreams like this where it's just like a completely fantastical world and story?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Mm.
One
Hey,
sec.
what's this one?
I painted that one with grandmother. Wasn't as good back then.
Oh, this is really lovely.
Bread.
And Gabota, earlier you said the Udengard can be disorienting. But what is it?
You know Amir?
The first of our people. He died a long time ago, right? Odin killed. What's next?
Well, now's when I usually harvest the Vis roots I mix with them.
Oh wait, shit, I didn't
I
get
mean,
the whole
unless you
dialogue.
still
in
want to
it.
leave.
No, I can stay. I want to stay.
Shit, the god the dialogue is gone forever. Okay.
Nope, no longer 100%. Gotta reset the whole game.
This is a classic situation.
You know, I paint too. Well, I draw
What do you draw?
all kinds of things. Monsters, artifacts, anything Father and I encounter on our journeys.
Oh, is your father an artist too?
No,
There are some roots up this way.
I love this cow.
Easy, girl. You've got this.
do you have any animals that could maybe, go faster? No offense, Yala.
Of course I do. They just can't carry both of us. This is much easier.
Got it.
Yeah,
Get her.
I've got this one. There's another up the path.
Yeah.
Just take only what you need. See?
I like how big she is. I'm a big fan of just anything.
A big
Anything
fan
in
of
these-
anything.
I'm a big fan of anything in these games, particularly. I think because,
You won't need that. The roots snap pretty easily.
like, I don't know, there's just
There.
something about
Just
this
take a
game and the
little.
previous
A
game.
good
I just
first
like
step
them a
would be
lot. They're like the exact kind of game I like.
Like that?
Exactly. We're
That's hard to put into
We're
words.
coming! There's more roots this way.
Sorry, AJ?
It's hard to put into words why you like them so much.
Yeah, I mean, I could, like, describe a really long list but I don't know if you want to hear a really long
She
list.
really doesn't like me.
Well, the big
Huh.
cow.
She does.
Big cow is part.
Just apart from
Yeah.
me,
They
the
had a
only
big
other
whale.
person she spent time with is not
And they have what now?
me.
They had a big whale.
On the ring.
True. I mean, big animals? Like, you've already got big animals.
Loki, show me the wolf.
Wait, that was... Oh, Spartan Rage is being a dog? Oh, yeah, baby! This is all a man could desire and more. Oh, hi, buddy. He's just standing there. Hanging out.
You okay?
Feels weird when I change. Like, I'm not in control.
Do you need to be?
Yeah, I have a rare disease known as toxic masculinity. I always need to be in control.
Yeah. The only time I can really be myself is in wolf mode.
Yeah.
Well, at least there's some roots down here. Grab them while we look for a way out.
Bro,
No
we can
knife,
just climb
remember?
rocks.
Oh, yeah. Guess it isn't a total loss.
It would be funny if, like, he woke up and then it would be like, Atreus, you haven't been able to wake up for days, and now you're wearing, like, a new outfit. What the fuck is happening? Yeah, bonking around and whatnot. Oh, shit.
I got your back.
Durata!
Okay, ready.
I like that all his powers are animal based because I really like doing like stuff with animals in games. Writing stuff
And
about
not in
animals,
games.
obviously.
And having animals.
Maybe I don't pull up roots for a little.
Seeing animals. Petting animals.
Yeah.
Hey, looks like they opened up a path over there. Let's catch up with Yala before
I'm the
more
kind of
show
guy
up.
for whom being able to pet a dog in a game is not enough. I want to like be the dog in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You're okay. But what about you, Loki? What do you feel when you change?
Just anger.
A part of you unleashed the wolf with that anger. Maybe you just need to find the part that will guide it?
How?
You can fight with all sorts of emotion in your heart, not just rage. If rage lets it out, another might help you stay you.
Sorry, I had to go steal some money.
Mm-hmm.
Dog time.
Where does this bridge go?
Hold on.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Maybe.
She just laughed, I'm pretty sure she did.
Mm-hmm.
Can dismount. Yes. Size of this animal.
Home
Huge.
again.
Yeah. Let's drop off these roots in the bucket up on the left here. Then, I've got one last thing to show you.
You
There
okay?
sure are a lot
Yeah,
of monsters right
just-
next to where she lives.
We
Yeah.
should head back toward the water. This way.
Is it alright if we stick around longer? Might wanna, you know, repair some stuff.
Why are the wolves in a pen? They should be free. Me and my buddies. Yeah, these are like bear wolves. They got like bear color and big bear snouts. These ones are a bit more like have very sloped snouts, which is true of the bear as well.
Maybe they're specifically Nordic wolves. Maybe they got different wolves up there.
Yeah. Probably. Jotnarbo.
I like all the accent marks they put over the letters, like
Yeah.
when they spelled Nidhogg.
Yeah. Nidhogg.
Yeah.
Or as it's also known, Nidhogg.
Are there any animals you can turn into?
Not yet. But for you, that might be a god thing and not a giant thing.
Oh,
Thanks for rubbing it in, though.
sorry.
Joking. Through the tunnel on the right, Yala. That's where we're headed.
Huh. Dead end.
Oh.
I'm hoping I can explore this area.
I really like that spell.
It hides this
No.
place perfectly.
Maybe that's why I couldn't sense any
It's a
other giants
dream.
when Father and I visited.
I'm a big fan of the like having mounted companions thing for this game. Cool.
People do like mounts.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about Elden Ring. The horse never matters, but in this one it's constantly like, oh, you found some new friends. Here's some new friends. This guy's a new friend.
Soul
Yeah.
inside your knife. Did you not know that?
No? Whose soul?
You know, maybe you should keep it where it is until you figure that out.
How did... I don't just go around stealing people's souls.
He's like, bro, you got your knife soul out.
Yala usually takes a while to get around.
What you doing?
Clears my mind. I try to see how many bounces I can get. You want to try?
Looks easy enough. Oh.
A little help?
No.
I've never
I
been
think I
able
got
to
it.
throw stones.
How about...
I think the best I ever got was 3 skips.
one? Oh.
I
you're
might have
laughing at
gotten
me
one
now.
stone to do one
I'm
skip.
not laughing at you. I'm
You're not?
That's good.
laughing
Well, you
at
still
the
have time.
situation.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I might need a little...
Oh damn, she can really
You'll
throw
get it.
him.
Throw it flatter. It's all about timing. When you release the rock.
Alright, watch this.
No shit, I just tossed the rocket!
But under your control.
Classic.
Get him. Oh, yes! End his life. I hope I can be multiple enemies as well, like a bear animal. Because he was a bear earlier in the game. I get the feeling that you're watching me being like, wow, he's like literally what the game designers want.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know why I like this game. It's hard to put in words. And I'm like, animal. You know,
Little bit of this, little bit of
like animals.
Yeah, you see an animal and you're like, ew, get it away.
Well, you just like to appreciate the aesthetic of all animals.
Yeah, I do like animals. aesthetics. I really like drawing animals.
See, I'm too like trained by monster collecting games because when I see an animal, I'm like, how can this have utility to me?
How can I utilize the beast?
Yes. What moves does this creature know?
Yeah, for
Should
me,
I add
like,
it
any
to
animal
my
I see, I'm like, this is cool. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan. Big fan of the beast. Fucking lawbreakers. Yeah!
Okay, ready.
I'm really a big fan of the bow combat. That's... Previous game didn't have any of this, so this is exciting to me. Can't
Play
I, like...
as the angry dad in the last one.
Yeah, you only play as the angry dad.
That didn't count, by the way. My last throw.
Oh, it counts.
A Trogger came out of the water.
Excuses. We can always try again later.
Let's do it
I
now.
want to head under that archway when we're done here.
Yeah!
Nice throw.
Okay, now we have the,
Nice one.
Oh. Gotta...
A little too late.
I'm trying,
Still too
I'm
low.
trying,
Hardest part of the game.
Yeah.
You gotta release it earlier.
Beat every Dark Souls, can't skip rock.
Skipping the... Doing the rock skip is hard, AJ. I don't think you understand. As a professional rock skipsman. Hello, big dog. Rock skippersman. I was really under the impression
Where are we
that this
going now?
section would be much
have
shorter
something
than
for
it
you.
is.
Gift,
It has been,
I guess?
You've been dreaming
Should
for a
I
while.
be scared?
No.
I don't have anything for you.
It's funny how since the animal is so big, Atreus has to have his legs spread like all the way to fit onto the animal. New runic summon in question?
Ooh,
Oh, cool.
dang.
So that's a thing for the armor. You can put accessories on the armor. Using a health stone or rage stones refunds 1 runic arrow and reduces runic summon cooldown. That's pretty good. I'm gonna replace that. Oh god. Camera went wonky there. I like that she always lands like directly on top of him and is like, ah, let me over 1 second.
Ask you something?
Yeah, they really
Of
like
course.
using that animation.
Are we the only giants left?
Sort of. It's complicated.
Oh, Trilobite!
It'll
not a
be
real
much
trial,
easier
but-
to just show you.
That
Promise.
massive fucker. Huge. That looks more like a Trilobite. So big. Is that a
What
turtle?
about my prophecy then?
It's turtle.
If it is true,
Ugh,
what do you
what
think
a
I should
beauty.
do?
Doesn't matter. There's no changing where you end up. You can try whatever you want to avoid it, but it'll happen anyway.
You're telling me nobody has ever changed their fate? Ever?
I mean, sure, maybe some details change, but the endpoint remains the same. It's better to walk your path than to struggle against it.
You should really play like a zookeeping game.
I played those before, yeah. Played a mobile game that was like that a long time ago. It's funny how many mobile games get made and then just like completely forgotten. There's this one mobile game I played where I tried to find, like, it's not on the marketplace anymore. First of all, it was named Monsters.
Okay.
So
great
looking
name.
it up is impossible, right? The last time I played it was like probably 6 or like 10 years ago or something like that. It was a while ago. And it was like a Pokemon knockoff. And I like was on a Reddit thing trying to like see if anybody had seen it before, and I found one person who remembered playing it. And it's like, yeah, I have to imagine there's like loads of mobile games that are like that.
Yeah, my wife used to play Love Live, which is a rhythm game about high school girls in Japan, of course.
Naturally.
And they made a sequel, so when they put out the sequel in Japan, they just delisted the first game because they
Yeah.
wanted
Oh,
everyone to play the new game.
We'll have to leave Yala for a bit.
That's kind of
Heading upward.
unfortunate.
but it took so long to localize the second game that they announced the localization date for America and the date it would be taken offline in the same
Like
tweet.
something you're excited about.
Just
So
means
they're
we're
like,
coming
it
up
comes
with
out next month. Also,
does that
5 months
mean?
after that, it's being removed.
Understand once we get there.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Thankfully, most of my favorite games are not mobile games, or like live
Yes.
service games, so they don't tend to remove them. Like, I have a lot of games that are like discs, where it's like,
Now,
as long as the Wii keeps
time to
working,
hold up my end of the
I can keep
prize.
playing them, you know?
Follow me.
Yeah. All those live service Wii games.
Can you imagine?
Because my favorite game on the Wii was the Weather Channel.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Whereas mine was, Metroid.
Yeah, a great game.
Yeah, everybody's favorite Metroid.
Yeah.
Not ready yet.
I'm such assholes. I'm sorry, I gotta go. Ah, fuck them up. Nice.
Yeah, since we were talking about how you like mounts in games,
Yeah,
I was just looking over the mounts that I had in Final Fantasy XIV,
yeah.
and I just reminded of the Mountain Dew collaboration for the Baja Blast Bird.
The Baja Blast Bird?
Yeah. They had a Mountain Dew collaboration. You go to Taco Bell, you scan your code into your Final Fantasy XIV game, and then you get a mount that is a Baja Blast colored bird.
I don't like it. Mostly because it requires going to Taco Bell, which is a very unfortunate Put them up, Atreus. Yes. This woman is like covered in small animals all over the place. I'm not talking about I'm just talking about enemies.
Okay,
They're
I was gonna say. You just like bringing up small animals.
I do like bringing up small animals.
Hey, unrelated question.
Yeah.
I noticed that you say like PFT or PFF in text
Yeah.
anytime someone else would normally say LOL.
Yeah.
Is there any backstory there?
I probably got it from someone, but I don't remember who.
Okay.
I say it like, pff, you know, like that kind of sound. Because I
Is
would
that-
not be actually laughing out loud. I'd be going, pff, or something like that. And when I
Okay.
giggle, I go,
We were tired of living in fear of Asgard.
Yeah, because I don't feel like you actually ever make that noise in talking.
Left a pile of
I
corpses
don't.
sticking
I
to
mostly
Zodiac.
giggle.
Should he ever
But
find a
some
Yeah.
things, like, I don't want to give you the
They are.
impression. Not like
We'll see.
that.
Yeah,
I do that all
like
the
a
time.
rock. Yeah.
Like, there was something you said earlier where I went, and that one made me laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Like, I want to indicate that I find something funny without indicating that I am, like necessarily laughing, which is why I do, because I might not be laughing, but I do find it funny.
Yeah, and LOL is like seen as too ironic these days.
And I don't want to, like, lie by saying LOL, because I'm probably not laughing out loud.
Yeah.
One must be serious in these things.
Mm-hmm.
Internet communication, always about honesty.
More marbles.
Yeah.
Wait,
Back.
you've seen these before?
Not these, but I found a few in Midgard,
Where?
inside your mother's murals.
Oh, but that's... There are more out there.
What are they?
Just look.
Are they like vision murals or something?
Yahtzee.
Orbs.
Brother?
Hey, careful.
These are my mom's marbles, bro. Don't make me lose my mom's marbles.
Bara. Giants. These belong to the Giants?
These are the giants.
What does that mean?
They had a choice. They could stay in Jotunheim, waiting for Odin to find a way in to slaughter them. Or they could hide. My father helped whisper their souls into these. And before he died, he passed them on to me.
Oh shit! Okay, so real quick, AJ. At the start of the game, you see a wolf die, and it's the boy's companion wolf. And when the wolf dies, there's these little like blue sprite things that go out into the air, and exact same sprites that just went into that ball. So I'm pretty sure that wolf counted as a giant.
Then these.
Ooh. It's been orbed.
Maybe he got orbed in. It's funny how like they're peaceful in the orb. Who would not be peaceful?
How they're your responsibility.
He's like, bro, I don't need all these orbs, I guess. Sure, though.
Are you sure?
Well, that's what my mother saw. You're supposed to know what to do with them when the
I
time
love her
comes.
locks. She's got him up in a lot of sort of situations there.
Let's head back.
This is a lot of responsibility.
It is. And it's all yours.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm done. I guess. Now that I've given you those, my part in all this is over.
You could always come with me.
Well, time to die.
We could
She
fly
just like
over
walks
together.
right off the cliff.
Yeah.
Alongside you, I wouldn't disappear from your damn mural halfway through.
I understand.
She's like, this damn boy.
We shouldn't break up the set. Don't you think?
Got a bag of holding, except it's full of giant souls.
Let's keep walking.
It's just funny, she was walking towards the cliff. And I'm like,
Yep.
she got to walk right up the side.
The only other time I was in Jotunheim, I was there with my father.
You know
We go to that
giants
location in the
days.
previous game.
I spread my mom's ashes
Yeah.
there.
Handrock.
Feels like ages ago.
Yeah.
Hey, just because of some dumb mural, your story doesn't have to be over.
I know. I mean, I have plans. It's just... It's over as far as the giants are concerned. So what's that make me?
A friend?
Head back to Yala. Girl, I can do literally nothing else.
Wait, do you feel that?
Feel what?
A
Help me with
disturbance in the
this.
force.
We should get back to Yala. Something feels off.
Maybe I can get back to it later. I sure hope that like Odin didn't get in here somehow.
Yala?
Angerboda, could
You
you
went
help?
into the old dream.
Just jump over the damn rock,
She
Atreus.
okay?
The big man.
Oh,
That's a bad noise.
What's happening?
it's okay. I can handle it. Go check on Yala.
Oh, do I have guys coming after me? Oh, there's a Wolver! Oh, shit! Wolf on Wolver.
Eat him.
Bahusa!
I hate these bastards. Holy shit, they're so fast.
Angerboda!
dropped an orange.
Hello?
Up here.
Y'all okay?
Yeah, she was fine. Sorry about that.
So, these marbles, they're all that remains of the Giants?
Not all of them. Some are just missing.
But where could they be?
Nowhere in the Nine Realms, as far as anyone can tell. Farah,
The floating gazebo.
past those rocks, there's a sinkhole. That's where we're headed. We should. Something on your mind?
Nobody believed this place was real. They're gonna be so surprised.
Loki, you can't tell anyone about Ironwood, not even your father. The biggest thing keeping this place safe is that Odin's not looking for it. My wards can keep the wildlife at bay, but if Asgard ever came looking...
I get it. I'm sorry.
Don't lie to your
I won't
dad,
tell
kid.
anyone.
There are some dads you should lie to, but I don't think Kratos is one of them.
Yeah.
Lola. Hot news.
Oh, look at this guy!
Whoa!
Big ears.
Bye.
That massive lad. Huge ears. Built
Here's
different.
another one. So, is Irpa like the pack leader?
No, that'd be Note. He's one of the elders. Watch the sinkhole coming up. Lots of creatures in it. Used to get a lot of supplies for paint down there.
Yeah? We should run them out. Your paint supplies are important. If that's what you want to do.
Sure. Why not? Lena.
Go in the hole.
Hole mode.
Be right back. Gonna go to the bathroom.
Gotcha. Edie's sinkhole.
Perfect. Hey. Hey,
Killed a flower?
Oh. It's a gift.
Thanks, but you keep it. Anyway, we're looking for wretch nests. Those will give me the supplies I need, so keep an eye out.
You're like, you killed a flower? That's so cool, buddy.
It's so dark down here.
Let me fix that.
Wretches! A nest of them!
They're everywhere down here! If we can light more torches, we'll be able to see, clear them out, and grab what I need from them.
Let's do it.
You lead, I'll light the torches. Let me know if you see any more torches. I'll light them so we can keep moving. We can see again.
A pretty huge section.
Got another one. It's so much cooler down here.
You should visit Midgard. Hard not to get lost in here, right?
Yeah, we're fine.
New lore scroll. Paints. Bark, base, brownish, vistroot, mixed with river water, dark red. Sundaisy, yellow, or dilute to add brightness to any other color. Wretchberry, bluish. Green bulbs. Duh. Whee!
Smells kind of funky. Like old water.
I got you!
Killing things.
Sorry?
Killing things.
Yeah.
In the hole.
Sure.
How you doing, champ? person I used to be so feisty. I got this. We can see again. Be careful. These nests aren't just down here. They can be up on higher paths.
Got it.
Small.
It's up there.
Now to find the rest.
Atreus like grabbed a flower to hand to this girl and holds it out to her. He's like, I wanted to give you this, and she said, "Oh," he goes, and she said, "You killed a flower."
Mm-hmm.
I think
She
that's
probably
idea.
follows Jainism.
What if you came with
Yeah.
me?
Where?
Midgard? The other realms? Anywhere.
I don't think that's a great idea. My animals need me, but it's sweet of you to offer. This will help.
Oh my lord, that's a little bastard.
The animals only need her because she keeps the wolves in a pen.
Sorry?
She's like, I can't go. The animals need me. And I'm like, yeah, you keep the wolves in a pen. Let them go, and they do what it needs you.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I think the wolves would be self-sufficient if they were not stuck in a pen.
Yeah.
Got another one.
Swoosh. Why is this? Did this guy die for our sins or something?
Yeah. Who's your favorite crucified character in a video game?
That guy
There's
on the
another
wall.
one
Right?
nearby.
Okay.
I'm not an expert on characters being crucified in the game,
Haven't played enough JRPGs.
right, so
Got it.
I imagine the main thing they do in JRPGs is crucified.
That is true.
Nicely done. I've got you.
Shouldn't be many left.
What are you chortling about?
I was just I was just thinking about crucifixions.
In JRPGs?
Yeah.
The best place to find a crucifixion. Yeah, I find that I haven't played a lot of games like that, or games that a lot of people others seem to have played. Like, you've played a lot of pretty niche games, but I also have never played, like, Call of Duty.
You know, that's the thing with the concept of niche games, right? It's all relative.
Yeah.
So for a lot of people, it's like, oh, if it's not Call of Duty or FIFA, it's a niche game. And I'm like, well, Shin Megami Tensei is the third best-selling
color?
JRPG series of all
Supposed to
time.
pick one?
How is that
Not
niche?
if you have more than one.
But then I'm like, yeah. Well,
No, I got this.
no one's heard of it.
Blue. Wait,
Yeah.
maybe green?
Suppose it just depends on whether or not you're in Japan.
Ugh, but how can I
Yeah.
forget about red? Ugh.
Well, even in Japan, they haven't heard of it. They're too busy watching Rose of Versailles.
Sorry?
In Japan, they're too busy watching Rose of Versailles to play SMT.
Yeah, they're too busy enjoying their 70s shoujo lesbian mangas.
Rose of Versailles is to Japan as the Golden Girls is to America.
Oh.
It's like, it's always on TV. Everyone's probably seen at least one episode. I was just looking to see if they crucified the dog. They did crucify Koromaru? Yeah, that's what I was like. I see in the anime, they hung him from the cross.
Oh,
Great.
interesting.
Yeah.
I find it really kind of interesting how it seems like you don't enjoy things aesthetically in the same way that, like, I feel like is ordinary to do.
Yeah, I don't care much for sex.
It might just be because I'm an artist, but I really like how things look and stuff like that.
Well, it's both you care more
think
than a
that's
normal
all of them.
person, and I care much
Thanks.
less than a
Feeling
normal
any
person.
Yeah. Yes.
Because there's some things that I think are like aesthetically pleasing, but also then it's more in a sense of like the story behind it that you get from literature.
Yeah.
Because most of my favorite settings in video games are like in my favorite game, Xenoblade. But it's like, well, yeah, it's beautiful with the way they design the world. But what's more beautiful to me is thinking about how the people would interact with it.
Doesn't matter to her.
Which is funny because you don't seem to like world building very much.
Well, even then, it's like how the characters interact with the world. So it's like I don't like the world building in the sense of like, because a lot of fantasy writers will like detail like the protagonist's like grandparents and talk about like the wars that shaped everything or whatever. But it's like the characters don't bring that up. That's the kind of there's nothing I put in an outline document to make it in the subject of the story.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. You?
Ready to be out of here. Ah, let's head home.
I'm really curious when this section is going to end. I'm surprised by how long it's
It was
lasting.
not going to.
Just keeps going forever. This is the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did look it up. In the Persona 3 remake, the dog doesn't get crucified because the dog saves everyone else from being crucified.
Oh, okay.
It's like, oh, you messed up. Your evil plan didn't
No,
work because
I
you
thought learning
forgot
my
to
destiny would
crucify
change
the
something.
dog.
It's still just me.
This is a classic
Is it
blunder.
like that for
It's
you?
kind of like
You're
leaving
always still going to
the
be you, Loki.
leaving the former emperor on an
about
Italian
coming to
island.
terms
You
with
can never do that. It never
Yes.
works
You've
out.
come to terms with it?
I
No.
thought so.
You gotta kill people more often. That's what I've learned in life.
Yeah.
Back the way we came?
Nah, head around the sinkhole. It'll be quicker.
Oh,
And then,
I
of
meant
course,
to
there's all
ask
the
you,
great crucifixions
your
in
mother had
Digimon.
visions.
Sorry?
There's all the great crucifixions in Digimon.
Oh. I don't think I don't recall any crucifixions from Digimon.
You must have not been watching the good episodes.
I mean, I've seen the first 2 seasons.
Okay, it did happen in Series 2.
Yeah, I don't recall Series 2 as well as Series 1, and I don't recall either
No
of them
one
very
does.
well because I played them quite some time ago.
Yeah,
Um,
they're alright.
so why did I say played when I meant watched?
You're just such a gamer.
I'm just a gamer is my problem. I just love to play the video game. My
Yeah.
All giants tell the future?
Some in dreams.
Hey, yeah. I dreamt of Thor a while ago.
Thor.
Came true, too. He showed up at my house.
He did? Sounds kind of like a nightmare.
Yeah, kinda.
That's something a lot of people do is when they're talking about what's good in writing, they talk about like people like to see or viewers want.
Yeah.
And I think I want to be pretentious in the opposite direction where I'll be like, oh yeah, I read that movie.
Oh, I do that a lot of the time when somebody says like, "Oh, have you watched
What are
American
those?
Psycho?" And I'll be like, "I've read it."
Fireflies?
Are
Yeah.
they dangerous?
That's adorable.
Kinda nice.
Yeah.
I do that for a fair number of movies. Like, I haven't seen Fight Club, but I have read it and stuff like that, you know?
That's one of those that's worth watching and reading because they're pretty different.
Yeah, I'm told. I really like this writing style of Fight Club.
Perfect
I
timing.
ended up,
For what?
sorry, like, I ended up changing my own writing a little bit, which you'll probably see when you can read Iron Woven. You'll be able to be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
he fucked it up so bad.
Yeah, that's the thing with Fight Club. Everyone who like experiences is either like, this is pointless or this has now changed my life.
Yeah, well, I really like the way it didn't occur to me until I read it that you could cut up sentences like that, but I really like cutting up sentences. I think it's fun.
Yeah. You know, because people always talk about the rules of grammar, and it's like, the rules are meant to be broken. You just need to break them with intent.
Yeah, and like as long as it's readable, it don't really matter, you know.
Right. No one's gonna be like, I understood this sentence, but
Yeah.
it didn't match what my first grade teacher said to do.
It's also funny to me how often people this is just something I've observed like in life, but a lot of people do not know how to write like at all. Like not even for writing essays, even if they've been in school for years.
Yeah.
It's very kind of strange to me because I've always liked writing and
Yeah.
even writing essays I like doing. Anything with writing. I like research and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
grammar has always been something that I'm like compelled to do correctly.
Yeah. Well,
So
it might shatter your worldview to hear this. We're not normal.
um
I know this whole time you've been thinking, man, it's so great to be normal. I'm so glad I found AJ, another normal person.
yeah, another
Uh,
like most normal man with the plant
but
people.
exactly. Um,
I think I'm more normal than a lot of queer people are.
yeah. Well, you look like a Mormon, so you
Yeah.
have that going.
I
for
do
you.
really look like a Mormon. There's one time I was going to work and I was wearing like one of my like button-up shirts and one of the and one of like the people at the homeless shelter or something like that was like called me a priest or something like that and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, the pain."
Yeah.
I'm like the opposite of a priest. I'm a homosexual.
Yeah. So it's like you have a very classic traditional look.
Got that straight
And
passing privilege.
yeah, and even though you like read a lot of books, they're
Which
not
straight
like
people don't do.
super niche books,
No,
right?
I don't read a lot of really niche books.
Yeah, you read a lot of like bestsellers.
Well,
Um,
I also don't read a lot of like the best bestsellers. I read a lot of popular books, but I'm not like topping the charts or anything like that.
well, for the genres you read,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, you're not like, yeah, this historical women's fiction story sold really well. I'm gonna read The Women by Kristen Hanna now.
No, well, I only tend to read books that I become aware of, and like it's kind of hard to become aware of a book if it's really niche, unless you're in like niche book spaces.
Well, see, that's what you would think, right? But it's not.
You're like, that's what you would think, and I'm like, do tell.
Like, because you can just always just Google what's a great but not very popular blank book. And then someone will be like, oh
Right.
yeah, if you really like Russian literature and you've already read Nabokov, you should read The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov.
Yeah, I
And I'm
tend
like,
to
great, I
read
have it now.
books that people haven't heard of, but when I say books that people haven't heard of, I mean books that people my age haven't heard of, because I'll be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I just read The Moon is a Harsh Mistress, and people will be like, oh, I know who that, and I like said that to my mom, and I told her who the author was, and she was like, oh, I know who that author is. But if I said that to
Yeah.
anybody my age, they would be like, you're out of your mind, Axel.
Yeah. Well, people your age, they're too busy, you know.
Too busy
making
playing the Fortnite,
they're too busy making slime.
presumably. Making
Yeah.
slime, TikToking,
Yeah.
saying LOL.
Out loud.
LOL out loud. Here's the thing. I actually did have a friend when I was a kid who would say lol instead of laughing when he thought something was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Where is he now?
Non-binary.
That's what I was gonna say.
That'll happen if you're not careful. You gotta keep track of that.
Yeah.
It was funny because like I was on this one internet forum when I was a kid, and I was the only gay person on it.
Okay, yeah, Mormons mingle. Go ahead.
It was Mormons mingle basically.
Yeah.
And well, when I say I was the only gay person, I'm saying I was the only like publicly gay person because my best friend who I met on this forum is like the most homosexual man on the planet, but nobody except for like me and random people on the internet knew. And hello, Weasley. Do you want to sit on the lap? Is that your desire? And I was the only gay person when I started, and a lot of the other people were like my age. So as we all grew up, they like gradually all turned gay, and I was like, what can I say? I'm the original.
Yeah, Brittany and I have that effect on people where, like, for some reason, we've never become friends with someone that's already come out as trans.
Oh,
We've
so you have to
had
wait.
multiple instances of people coming out as trans while we've been friends with them.
Yeah. And then they delete all their social media and stop talking to you.
Yeah.
Hello, Weasley. Hello, Kitty.
Yeah, one of my old friends deleted all of her social media except her backlogged account, which is just for rating video games.
Reading video games.
Yeah. And she decided she's gonna re-rate every video game now that she's come out,
Oh.
which I think is really interesting.
She's got like her new transgender opinions.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I like Mega Man 7 more now as a trans woman.
As a woman, I think this game speaks to me more.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some experiences where like being a different gender will inform your understanding of them in that way, I think.
Yeah. It's just like,
It is just kind of funny to like have that experience like upon becoming like deciding to publicly transition though.
yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I'm like, I would feel like you'd have the same experience before you came out publicly or not.
Yeah, like there would have to be like a period of time certainly where in your head you're like I'm a woman but not certain if I should tell anybody kind of experience.
Yeah. And that's why I like Mega Man 7 more now, because I can relate to Clown Man.
Yeah. You're like I find the women characters more relatable now.
Yeah.
Something I find very interesting, I watched this video by a trans woman where she was coming out as a lesbian because previously as a trans woman she'd basically decided that to be a woman she had to like sleep with men all the time. And like only sleep with men because that's what women do. And then she was like, but I'm not really attracted to men. I just want to be attracted to men. So then she came out as a lesbian. And she's like, being a trans lesbian now is gauche, but soon it's gonna be so cool. You're all gonna be like, wow, it's so cool. And I'm like, every single trans woman I see on the internet is a lesbian or bisexual. Like, all of them.
Yeah. Well, and all the bisexual ones are just people that don't want to commit.
Yeah. You gotta pick a side.
But yeah, I don't know any. I've had this sort of same experience. I feel like it's like people that are like, I want to be a woman and I want my partner to also be a femme woman.
Yeah.
So we can like both be super femme together. And it's like, it's interesting how consistent that is and how that's all like the attention that people put on trans people normally. Because it's like, it's not like that there's much more trans women than trans men. It's like a pretty even split, but like on online circles.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what circles you're in. I was in like I was in a online school when I was in high school for 1 year, and everybody, and I don't mean literally everybody, but I mean goddamn almost everybody was like a trans masked individual, and I was like, all of these? There's like 7 in this Discord of 14 people.
That's a big number.
Yeah, and I was like, this feels like an unusual sort of situation. But there's other spaces that are like all trans women.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I also just feel like the trans men try to like pass more.
Do they? I don't feel like they do. I think they might. I've always felt like trans women cared about passing more. I guess it just depends on how much you
Well, it's
interact
not
with these
care
people.
about passing. It's just like identify less as like a trans person.
Like the percentage of trans women who don't transition, you're saying?
I'm just saying, like, I've known every trans woman I've known says they're a trans woman. I've known trans men that just call themselves men.
Oh, okay.
So the remaining with the trans identities seems to be more.
Yeah, I think there might be
Or-
that sort of experience that's like, it is strange to me how often I meet a trans person, probably particularly trans women, where they introduce themselves like she, her, also I'm trans, by the way, and they like are always talking about how they're trans when I don't feel like they need to be, because in a lot of online spaces, nobody cares. There's a lot of online spaces where people will be assholes to you too, but there's some where nobody cares.
Yeah, like my my last friend, she put a trans flag in her header on
Yeah.
Twitter, and she just got like a mean reply to every single tweet.
Why would she do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that is interesting. I feel like it might be the case that trans women advertise being trans more than trans men do. It'd be interesting to see like data on that, but I don't know how many studies are being done on this.
I'm always looking out for that stuff.
Yeah.
I love statistics on
I
things.
love demographics and stuff like that. There was this time I was on a road trip with my mom, and we were at Arches National Park. And while I was there, I noticed there was like a lot of couples of white men with Asian wives, and I like noted that out loud to my mom, and she was like, "Why are you thinking about that?" And I was like, "I'm always thinking about statistical information, Mom."
Yeah, we're normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a common phenomenon.
In the national park space.
No, for rich people.
Oh yeah.
And rich people are more likely to go to national parks.
True.
That also is a plot point in Four Halves Make Two Pairs.
The fact that Tala is half Filipino?
Yeah, because her dad likes to brag to people that he got a Asian wife.
And she like does whatever he says or something, like that's how he perceives it?
Yeah.
Okay. Naturally.
Yeah. And then Tala's like extra rebelling against that.
So Tala's like, fuck you, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Really, Grizzly. Really.
But she didn't eat the piece of cake, so she's a bitch.
Yeah. I do find that, like, I did get the impression from the narration in your story that Millie is just, like, really pissed off because she really doesn't like her half-sister here.
Yeah.
And, like, thinking about it now, like, the more I think about it, my thought, you told me that Millie's overweight and that she has some, like, problems with that in, like, her head, you know?
Yeah.
So thinking about it, the fact that, like, Tala is always, like, not eating and stuff like that might piss her off because it makes Millie think about herself eating or something like that.
Yeah, like, Devin had a comment where, like, Jeb's like, you guys are welcome anytime. And then the narration says he lied.
Yeah.
That's an animal.
That's Grizzly.
And Devin's like, who's making this claim that he lied? How does the narrator know? And like he didn't understand the concept of like first person narration.
That was really funny to me.
Yeah, like so it's all from Millicent's perspective. So it's like
Millicent can tell when he's lying occasionally.
Yeah, so like when Millicent describes Tala in a really negative way, like that's not some objective measure on like some people are good and bad and there's like a light and darkness and good versus evil. It's like no, Millicent just personally doesn't like her.
We're all gonna be nice now, okay? Weasley, get off the lap if you're gonna be nice. Hey, Grizzly, be nice. Be nice. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna play through this cutscene real quick because I want to keep talking to you, but I gotta get through the cutscene.
Oh wow.
Bugs.
And they stare in
Things
silence.
have been weird. in a lot of ways. But I'm glad you came here.
Me too.
This is fun. I love the part of the game where we sit and look at the bugs. Am I supposed to do something? Oh, I pressed the W button and they got up. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
I do find it funny that Devin didn't understand the first-person narration.
So
Yeah.
now that I know how to get back
Um,
here, I could come back anytime I wanted, right?
When?
I don't know. After things calm down.
As in, after Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't think I'll be busy then.
Guess what's over here? Nothing. Something I noticed in Devin's story that I think is probably fairly common in fantasy stories is that everybody who is good is pretty.
Yes.
Like the fact that Devin, like the main character's mom, is like really pretty, and I'm like, it doesn't contribute to the story for her to be really
Come on,
pretty,
girl. You can make it.
and it
What's up
doesn't
here?
matter, and
That's
she's
right.
probably like 40, and that doesn't mean she can't be
Girl.
pretty. It's just
You
like,
can do it,
why does she
Yala.
have to be pretty
believe
for
in you.
this story?
Let's give Yala a break.
Yeah. There's also one thing for the narrator
what I
to
said
claim
before.
she's pretty. It's another
know?
thing for
About your paintings,
her son.
they're really
Yeah.
good.
Are you trying to cheer me up?
Like, I can say my mom is pretty, but I probably
Yeah.
wouldn't think about it
Is
that
it working?
much.
Yeah.
Ganon.
About damn time.
Oh
What the-
god. Somebody captured the damn dog.
Shut up. Too late to whine now.
Now.
Okay, now we gotta go fuck up whoever stole that damn dog. What the hell?
Damn it.
Yeah.
What was that?
Kryla. She...
In my latest writing, I try not to have all of the, like, try not to describe the people being pretty. People think about Oresi being elegant a fair amount. But I don't really interpret that as them being pretty. So,
What's wrong with it? I can't feel anything.
oh no way they're using this skill on him. Oh my god.
Soul away.
This is from a book. This is from Robin Hobb's books.
The cow.
They took the skill out of the cow!
No. My cow skills. Shoot milk.
Male, female, love the gender option.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about with trans women, where it's like they're always in this sort of media.
Yeah, that is true.
Like my the last friend I was talking about, she did actually. I forget what game this was. I think this was like Grand Blue or something.
Yeah,
She did actually
This?
play that game.
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I've buried enough wolves this winter.
Follow me.
Yeah, so it seems like there's an individual here who's capable of stealing the souls of animals.
Watch out! These creatures
worst
are
enemy.
fast!
Got that.
They're fast and they're fucked up. And they're like literally just the guys from Hellhound from the last one. Oh, they're just blowing up like on contact. Sucks to be them.
Yeah. Yeah, I like writing in first person because then it's a very subjective viewpoint. It's like it's not a objective like, oh, this person's pretty or not. It's like this is what this person thinks about it,
Yeah,
and the reader only can infer what they would think about it if they could see it.
right. For me, Writing in the first person, I would only do if I was writing specifically somebody writing about themselves,
If we run
or
into
like telling
Grandma,
a story.
please don't do anything
Because the
drastic.
implication of third person is that it's just
She's
something
my
being
grandmother.
experienced, not
What?
something being
She
told.
wasn't always like this. When she learned my father wouldn't do anything to avert his fate, she changed.
I see.
Gryla. Gryla is Angrboda's grandmother. Normally I'd be excited at the thought of meeting one of the only other remaining giants, but she and Angrboda's relationship is strained to say the least. Not in the way father and I were before our journey, but it sounds like Gryla did something to hurt Angrboda. She said Gryla changed after Angrboda's father refused to do anything to change his fate. Earlier we saw a soulless animal. Is she taking the souls of living things? I like that we have a picture of her even though we haven't seen her yet. I just get this like vibe from her, you know?
Well, you can just imagine her as the older woman of the girl you're with.
That is true.
It's like if you ever go to the science museum and they take a picture of your face and show you what it looked like when you're older.
I've never seen that, no.
Yeah, I did that once. I still looked like myself, but with wrinkles. You know, like, wow, you're probably right.
Damn, so true. You're like, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
Can you see anything on the other side?
I think for the
Looking.
next story I write, after 4 halves, I want to do a first-person peripheral, where it's a first-person story but not from the main character's perspective.
Nice. Let's keep going.
So just a third-person story being told as if it were a first-person story?
It is a first-person story, but the first-person character is not the main character.
So it's like the sidekick.
Basically, like a character that doesn't show up for the first few chapters.
Gotcha.
But there would be the one that would actually write the story, because the protagonist, who it like does the most action, is not someone that would ever write a story about themselves.
Okay. Come over, Cruz. Last game we thought that Atreus was the only remaining giant, and this one it's like, oh yeah, we have like them.
She lived this entire life.
Yeah, I
before
love
she had
fantasy
me.
stories where one person's the only
But I don't
remaining
know
something, and then
anything
they find
about
more of them.
Sorry.
If it ever says one person's the only remaining something, you
Your
know
mother
they're
left the
lying.
giants way before I
Yeah.
was born.
Oh no. He's trapping a lot of animals. See, I'm just like your average, like, child, where, like, in a video game, well, I guess you're like your average Redditor, where in a video game, like, it's like, you beat up loads and loads of guys, but the second an animal gets hurt, I'm like, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you!
She needs to be checking her traps, but she might have more
Yeah.
animals inside. We have to be quick.
Get pissed all of a sudden.
Like I track the media I experience in my own spreadsheet, and then also on like different sites.
Yeah.
But I only do a
There's another way in,
spreadsheet for
up there.
books because I don't like
We'll have to figure
Goodreads.
out how to get to it.
You only do what now?
I only put my books that I've read and my ratings for them in my spreadsheet because I don't like Goodreads.
Okay.
And then there's an alternative called Storygraph that I went to check out. And then I just went to the page for the book I finished, The Waters. And it's like, you know, I have such a pet peeve with people. Like, you know, not everyone's like this, but a lot of times I see it where someone is like,
Maybe there's a way
you know,
up on the
they
other
get
side, but
triggered or they get really upset by animals being heard in stories.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you know, it's fair, people can have their own triggers or anything.
Yeah.
But like the most recent review for the book was 1 star. I had to drop it once an animal got hurt. And it's like, yeah, it's one thing if you like you get triggered by that and you don't want to see it that.
Yeah.
But it's another thing to say like the book is bad because an animal got hurt.
Yeah, I hear you there.
What does she need
There's
anyway?
this one
That's why
person like who I know about who won't read anything where dogs die, which is completely fine. But like, if you won't read anything where dogs die, you pick up a book where a dog dies and goes, "This book's terrible. It's shitty." Like that's a different experience. It's just something that you don't like. That doesn't mean it's bad.
Oh.
Yeah. It's also funny too, because like in the story, the animal gets hurt, but then like the character spends the rest of her life feeling bad about it, and it's not like a yeah we're gonna hurt animals.
Yeah, fuck them up. Yeah.
It's like yeah we had to do this or a human would die, and the human is eternally grateful.
Yeah. See, I think you should only do, only do animal death for that reason, specifically because it is triggering for a lot of people.
Yeah, in all my future stories, I want to kill an animal in the first chapter, ideally a
Things are
dog,
so big.
just
Yeah.
to like weed out those people
Where's the
really
wolf?
quickly.
There's a door to the cellar over here. I might keep the animals down there.
The goal is to just get rid of all the people who like dogs.
It's just like, you know, there's like the whole like save the cat book, and it's like,
Key's already
well, yeah,
in
if
the
you want to
lock.
establish the
Just
villain,
gotta
have them
turn
kick a dog so people know they're bad.
Hey,
I
we
just
know
want
my
a
future.
dog to like not
It
even like
doesn't
be
involve
killed
us
by a
getting
villain,
killed by your
just
grandma.
die.
Not how it works.
Like completely unrelated, dogs in the road gets hit by a car.
Got it.
No.
Driver never gets found out, but it just sets the tone for the story.
That's one of those things where I would read it and I'd be like, oh, the writer's just trying to make this story like sad
Yeah.
cheaply.
Yeah.
Like I understand you're joking, I'm just also sharing
Yeah.
my thought on that.
Yeah.
Grizzly, you're the loudest dog, you know that?
I've heard louder dogs.
Yeah, well, I haven't.
Jumper.
I think I can hear something breathing
Also,
in
he's
the
my
background.
dog.
Yeah.
too.
The loudest
I'm
to
not
you
hearing
right
your
now.
voice.
Yeah. There's not any,
Pomegranates.
there is not any louder dog in this room. That's what I'm saying. We're wandering around, this Angerboda's grandma's basement.
Yeah.
Try to find dogs that she's kidnapping. I like how Grandma apparently had like a crisis and then decided to start killing animals.
Haven't we seen those barrels before?
You know, circle back on a previous topic. I think I never like to write the like beautiful people are good, ugly people are bad.
Yeah.
I think also just because like from my upbringing, the people that cared the most about their beauty and like got the most plastic surgery were the most evil people I knew.
Yeah. For me, see, my problem partially with this is that I just tend to find, like, if I like someone, I tend to think they look good too. And if I don't like someone, often I don't know someone, I get to know them, and I think they look better once I know them, basically.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't, like, matter to me in the same kind of way, I suppose.
I can't feel anything. Just like the other one.
That's a huge fucking snake. Holy God.
She took its soul. There's not much more we can do.
Do you think stealing the soul of the snake is better or worse than just killing it?
Hold this.
See, the question, it depends on whether or not you can
Have a
restore the
least save
snake's
a
soul,
giant.
right?
Did you?
What?
Just hold on to it
Never
for,
mind.
you know, a few years, put it back later.
This one.
No. You can't.
Your mother said I'd know what to do with these.
Yes, eventually. I just gave them to you.
I know. But they can't hide forever. Right? And we can't just leave it here to die.
Are you sure?
No.
That's one thing I know about mythology is you can always trust the giant snake.
Yeah. I do like that this game doesn't like randomly villainize animals because like which animals are like villains
I actually don't
depends
know how to do this
on
part.
culture, you know.
Yeah.
Like in Europe everybody hates rats, but that's not true for a lot of the rest of the world. Like rats are just other animals.
Together, then?
And like in Europe everybody hates wolves because in the Bible it's like the wolves are gonna get you or whatever.
Heck yeah.
I can't think of any pro-snake mythologies, though.
I can't either, but I don't know a lot about snake mythology. Look at this big guy.
I do know a lot about snake mythology.
I like how big he is.
That is a big guy.
Anytime I see a big animal, I'm like, this is cool.
Wait,
Look at those scales.
that's it? Where's it going? That even work?
I don't know.
Grizzly, why are we being so loud?
Does your dog want to play?
I think I'm gonna pause the game. He probably wants to go outside. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, entertain the non-existent people who are watching.
Okay.
Go outside. Sometimes he like goes, oh, at me when he wants to go outside.
That's what I do.
He's always doing that.
People say that about me.
They're your
It's
responsibility.
not that. It's not. I just think they're better off with you.
Loki. Are you certain?
Call me Atreus.
Atreus.
Okay.
She's like, what the fuck, dude? He's like, yeah, I am my father's son. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Let's get back. Head up those stairs again.
I'm sorry. I just...
We'll have to get out the same way we came in. She can't know we were here.
And we better put that cut back when we get to it.
She's gonna say this.
See, do you think I sound like a Minecraft villager?
AJ, I think I'm better at sounding like a Minecraft villager, but you're on your way.
Okay. Because I've played 20 minutes of Minecraft.
Yeah, you gotta have, like, more hours to get that sort of practice in.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not trying to do it, right? I'm trying to sound like me or like something else. But my wife is too thinking about Minecraft villagers.
Yeah, always thinking
Who
about
isn't, you
Minecraft
know?
villagers instead of your marriage.
Yeah. Did you ever play Minecraft Story Mode on Netflix?
Absolutely not. Are you kidding
You
me?
should have.
It's horrible. I actually tried to play it, but I couldn't because it was too bad.
Well, yeah, that's the point.
I don't think they intentionally made it too bad, but they definitely
ever-
did make it bad.
Oh, dialogue. What's that? Is that sheep?
We got a wolf.
No
apparently.
way. Is that... Yala?
Is that cow?
This is an old one.
She's so far away that the dialogue is like, and you can barely hear it. Apparently, no wolf, just a snake.
I think the most prominent, not completely evil snake I know in mythology is Anata. which is the mount of Shiva in Hinduism. But Shiva is the god of destruction, so it's already not like that nice of a thing.
Well, Shiva's not the devil, though. They're just the god of destruction.
Yeah. Is your Unger...
We have to close the door.
Let me look up your Unger lore.
Got it.
It's Australian. Okay, we gotta get wife meat in here.
Bart is an expert on Australia. I don't see any issues with the sort of situation we're in right now.
Oh, the creator god and numerous Australian Aboriginal people and languages. Okay, so I guess that's...
Sorry?
Yeah, your Linger. The rainbow serpent. That's a positive snake god.
Is Quetzalcoatl a positive snake god?
Quetzalcoatl, the Mayan.
I think Quetzalcoatl is a positive snake god. Or at least like a normal god, not like a bad one.
Well, my wife likes snakes and spiders, so she knows this stuff.
In this way, your wife is the exact opposite of my mother, who hates snakes and spiders passionately.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let's see. Quetzalcoatl, patron god of priesthood.
See, that seems like a good thing to me. At least like within the culture.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Right, Quetzalcoatl's a feathered serpent. That's not really like a snake.
Did you see the serpent part of that, Adrian?
Yeah, I'm saying like non-serpent deities, because even like your Linger is the rainbow serpent. Yeah, well, I'm just a human. That's like a cow. Okay, you can continue.
Okay, gonna start the game.
Won't
Oh my
remember the
lord,
moment.
she is huge.
No, that's a giant.
We're just going to kill him.
No, because we are going to stop her. I've avoided this for too long. She's not well.
She is.
No. You should be thanking me. What good does a soul do anybody? It's just a vessel for pain. I damn near envy you.
Okay, the cauldron. Without it, she'll have no use for the souls. I'll distract her. You free the wolf. Then we break the cauldron.
You sure?
No. But we can't hide forever. Go.
I told you never to come back here.
That's
Yes.
right, look at me!
So many things I've forgotten, and you refuse to be one of them.
It doesn't have to be this way. If Ragnarok is coming, wouldn't you rather face it together?
Destiny ever do for anybody? Was it your mom's destiny to go so young? Was it your father's destiny to marry?
I won't give up on you.
You brought a friend. Loki?
Fuck her up, yeah! Oh my lord, wait, are we gonna do a grandma boss fight? No way we're doing a grandma boss fight. I think we're doing a
Grandmas and games.
I think we're doing a grandma
Get
boss
out of
fight.
my house!
Through here, follow me. This way.
That's right. Run!
Up this way. There's a way back to her kitchen.
Where are you?
You sure you want to go back there?
I told you, we have to.
I can hear you.
Sure hope we get to do a grandma boss fight.
Yeah. This is just like Ratatouille.
Yeah. It's just like real life for
Over
me.
there. Gotta destroy that cauldron. Can you swing across?
Where'd you go? You hiding? You should stay with your
Oh yeah, the last guy. Oh shit, she just slapped the fuck out of me. Damn.
Champion of the Jotnar, here in my humble home. Having a bit of fun before your father croaks, eh?
Don't talk about my father! Barbaruta!
You'll do well.
The room's on her cauldron! Oh, now's the chance! Get to that cauldron!
Why are you even here?
I like that her health bar is just the, Oh, I'm not taking any damage from her, that's kind of funny.
Gotta get off the floor.
Holy shit.
You're pitiful giants! The both of you!
There's a candle over there! Maybe she'll get stunned if I hit it!
Please, I'm ashamed we're even related, girl!
You don't mean that!
That's your... Get away from me!
So glad we get to do Grandma boss fight.
Why are you so
Best kind of
bent
boss
on
fight
hurting
too.
me like this?
This is really cauldron boss fight.
Is that all? What did I ever do to you? This is all I've got!
He's like, all I got is the damn cauldron.
Candles at the right time, it could stun her!
Leave me alone!
And Grandma's pissed. It'd be funny if you died to Grandma on this. Grandma is so... Oh. Grandma, come over here. Okay, fuck the grandma. Get her, yeah. Blowing your cauldron up, Grandma. You've gone too far. She's just a good bird. Hell yeah. I think that me and this girl like, just became friends and I'm already helping her get like fuck her grandma. We're winning. A special cauldron for stealing souls. No.
It was cast iron.
I saved you!
I should have thrown you to the wolves right after I pulled you out of your mother.
Oh, she's fucked up.
Get
She's
out!
pissed.
Get out!
She's just a traditional grandma.
No. Let's go.
You think you've done something here, granddaughter? You are nothing! And no one will ever remember you! Not even Loki! You'll just be a forgotten chapter in his story! He'll be too busy mourning his father!
Average amount of
I
meanness
see you
for a
again.
grandma.
You wish you died with your parents!
Atreus is just like, what the fuck is your grandma? Oh my god.
Yeah.
You sure it's alright to leave her here?
What kind of grandma I'd write?
What if she comes out looking for...
She used to leave me food.
What?
She'd say she didn't care about me, but sometimes I'd wake up and I'd see a loaf of bread sitting next to the fire. Just baked just the way she always used to. She's not a monster, you know? She's lost.
Not a monster, she's just an asshole.
Mhm.
You wanna walk?
I'm sorry your grandma's like that, girl. The lore updated. Angerboda said Gryla is lost, and from what I can see, she's right. She can't take the souls of animals anymore, but that isn't the end of her story. I hope she and Angerboda can eventually fix things. Angerboda deserves a supportive family just as much as Gryla does. Gryla is a grown-ass woman who is, like, telling her granddaughter she's worthless and stuff like that. That's unbelievable behavior.
But she does make bread sometimes, so can't blame her.
Well, at least she doesn't do nothing.
We'll be back once we reach the other side of this pass.
Well then... That's 2 out of 3?
Atreus.
Race me, come on.
I see what you're doing.
You know you want a rematch after
And
last time.
I appreciate, last time, I beat you.
I'm pretty sure it was a tie.
Pretty sure it wasn't.
So prove me wrong. 1, 2, 3, go!
Fine.
You coming or what?
Well, she's going to the back of a dog, that's not fair.
Oh no you don't!
Oh, I get to go with
Woo! Turn here. I have absolutely no idea what you're saying.
This field always smells so amazing.
Look at all these guys. I love all these animals.
Don't get too distracted. Asa, faster! We got him now. I don't think so. Whoa! Whoa! You really gonna let me beat you again?
I like that he's like, whoop, 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 whoop.
No, you don't. Almost there. Whoops. You really made me work for it.
Work for it? He rode a magic fox the whole way.
Loki. Atreus. Thank you.
I'm sorry she was so hard on you.
Me too. Well,
She's like, yeah,
suppose you're
it
ready to
sucks
get
to
home
be
now.
Gamma, right?
I'll meet you by the shrine when you're ready.
Do I have to leave?
Issa. First the wolves, then the yak, and now a magical fox with huge ears. Angerboda sure has a lot of animal friends. During our race rematch, Issa was like really fast, even with Angerboda on her back. I almost kept up with her, but yeah, still lost. It felt good to be finally in control of my wolf form, though. I just had to think about Angerboda and what she must be holding on to, I guess. Compassion or something to keep the rage in check. Huh, I wonder if that's how Father does it.
Wow.
Not
It's
if you don't
incredible
want
that
to.
he writes with so many M dashes.
Your prophecy was less clear
Yeah.
on when you have to
It's
go.
one of those people.
Yeah,
My prophecy.
very literary.
Without souls, they've forgotten how to find food, how to run. I bring them here because they won't survive on their own. But with those soul marbles, you could...
No. I'm sorry. It's just... all of this. The prophecy stuff. It's too much.
You grabbed more green bulbs earlier, right? You can go feed the animals if you want.
Let me feed the animals, video game. I'm begging you. I guess these wolves are here because they've all lost their souls, but they don't have the eye things.
No.
Hey,
Their eyes,
thanks
no,
for
their eyes are
taking
like
the time to
completely
find all those
black
extra
though. That
green
might be the
bulbs.
same.
The animals appreciate it, and I do too.
Oh, you're welcome. I had fun.
They
I
look
like
normal to
hearing
me.
about how different they
Kind
are.
of hard to tell if their eyes are different.
You really care about them, huh?
I do.
The lines on this one feel so alive.
Oh, wow. It's quite the compliment.
I really like what you did with the colors in this one.
Oh, that dark blue pigment in the sky was really hard to nail down.
Well, you clearly did. It's beautiful.
I get to compliment all of her heart.
Oh, that one's my favorite. I'm really proud of that one hand. Like, seriously. Look at it.
No, yeah. It's amazing. Hands are so hard to draw.
Relatable, am I right?
This one's covered up.
Yeah, it's not ready for anyone's eyes. Except maybe Yala.
It can't be that bad.
Maybe I'll show it to you one day. But not today.
Okay, E time.
You still don't believe it, do you?
I can't. You think I'm being stupid?
I think.
You're
You
stupid.
care for your dad so much you can't conceive of a world where you let him get hurt. Come here. I need to show you something.
Another sphere.
Lao Fei? My mother's?
I wish it weren't empty, but I know how it feels to lose a parent, to lose both. Your mother may be gone, but your father, you've still got time to say goodbye.
I know what you're trying to say. And I appreciate it. I do. But I don't know. We've got to be more than a bunch of stories with our endings already written. What happens to you now?
I don't know. Like I said, once you're gone, my part in this is over. So, feel free to stay.
I think your part is as big as you want it to be.
What are you gonna do?
No idea. But I can't just sit back and let my dad die.
So true.
Yeah. Relatable.
Yeah. I have to deal with
I
this
gotta
like
get
on a
back.
daily basis, TBH.
Okay.
Huh. Stars here are different.
No. You just are.
I am gonna see you again.
Sure. Okay, now. Close your eyes.
And hold that tight. You don't want to lose it. Home. Think of it. Repeat it.
Lighting's changing. Oh.
That was a nice 2.5-hour dream sequence.
Yeah.
Like that?
Wait a second. No, we're in... This is not Sindri's house.
Oh
no. We're back at home, we're not at Sindri's house. Oh shit, I gotta go back to my dad's house.
We were just in another dream in another dream.
Other home.
Oh fuck, now I gotta fight a bunch of hell. Atreus! Fuck him up, Atreus! Yes! Oh, there's a teleporter right near here. It's not a big deal.
Just gotta kill some people, you know, normal stuff every day.
Do this all the time. Get him with the ibex. Yeah, he just got him. Fucked up, huge. Oh well, I almost died to a bunch of Hellwalkers.
Gotta get back to Sindri's and figure out how to save Father. And I gotta keep Ironwood and Angrboda a secret somehow. What'd I get myself into?
Oh, what a pickle I'm in. Oh shit.
What were you thinking?
I wanted to visit Fenrir.
For 2 days?
For 2 days? Oh, I was right.
Why did you come here? Alone? Do you seek death?
No more than you.
Then why? Why? What is it you will not tell me? I have tried to walk this path with you. We follow your every whim.
But you don't believe in any of it.
And still I follow. Because all that matters is that you are safe.
But that's not all that matters. Who's keeping you safe?
I do not need you to protect me.
You sure about that?
What do you know?
I can't talk about it. But I just need you to trust me. You kept secrets, but I trust you.
That's not the same.
Why not? You hid things. Mother hid things. You had good reasons, and so do I. Why can't you just...
Oh, we get to go back to being Kratos. Let's fucking go. Fuck these guys up. Yes.
But can he become a wolf?
Yes, Kratos. Kratos is just like, man, my son being an asshole. I don't actually think Atreus is being an asshole. I think Kratos does.
Kratos thinks whatever can make him angry.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's a woman. Hello.
Remember us?
Donatus. No way they're just hitting over the Valkyrie in the middle of this shit.
Looks like the bastard's finally done it.
Finally done what? What does that mean? Oh, shit, I hate fighting Valkyries. Worst enemy.
Atreus can defeat a grandma. Kratos should be able to beat a Valkyrie.
Can we beat her?
We have beaten a Valkyrie before. We will again.
Video game, I fought like 9 of these last time. Oh, she has like a fucking Dark Souls ass attack.
Why are you doing this?
Which one is the Dark Souls attack?
This thing she does where she goes down from Dark Souls. No, it's just funny because there's like specific moves you can see repeat in some Dark Souls bosses. And she just did one of them. Yeah, they punch. And fucking that move is something all the Valkyries do, and every time they do it, I'm like,
Seems she's in the mood to talk.
I can stop, please.
Yeah, I love the moves where they warp halfway across the map in a second and no tell or find them.
I was just slam dunking in. Okay. Ooh.
Not messing about, is she?
No.
Are you okay?
Focus on the enemy, not me.
He's such an asshole.
Yes, sir.
Poison! Don't touch it!
You know you've played too many Dark Souls bosses, and every single time you fight a boss, you're like, oh, this is just like the other Dark Souls boss. Damn it, video game, just move. Sometimes Atreus is, Kratos to move is a little awkward for me sometimes, because the game just does not let you move sometimes. And also, the move they do where they charge at you and they do the double spin is hard because you have to deflect it. But the deflect button is very awkward to use on a keyboard in particular, like all games on keyboards. So.
Father, are you okay?
Focus on the enemy, not me.
Yes, sir.
Deflect with I.
I have it set to tab. The problem is just that, like, actually touching that button is kind of awkward because, like, you have to take your hands off of the controller to do it, basically. Also, the game will, like, indicate to you when you can parry a move or not, but the indication for it kind of sucks. Because it also indicates to you when you can't parry a move, but it does the same animation for those, just a different color. Which I don't...
Mouse buttons.
My keyboard... I don't think the game is set up to map to side mouse buttons. Because it already doesn't have borderless full screen. Oh my god, it's Freya.
Every agony, every violation imaginable.
Atreus, go bear mode, fuck him up. Oh, I like that his dad's stopping him, like, no, no, no.
Not want this.
Whistle the bear. Slam dunk the bear. Calm the son who is the bear. Calm the boy.
She was our friend.
Calm the boy bear.
Atreus. Atreus. Are you harmed?
Oh, she's struggling between being angry and feeling bad. She is really struggling. She's pissed. She decided to be pissed.
tell she's emotional because her mascara is running.
Sorry, what did you say?
You can tell she's an emotional person because her mascara is running.
Yeah, it'll happen when you get emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's pissed. It's kind of funny because whenever somebody has a normal sized sword in a game, it's like, oh, that's a tiny sword.
For the moment.
Yeah.
You're of more use to me. Alive.
Atreus, home.
Oh, really?
You will tell the truth when I return. Now I must set things right.
We'll take him. Oh, Your Majesty. A pleasure to see you again.
Rodnifer. Do not let him out of your sight.
You heard him, Sunshine. Come on, get a move on.
We're gonna handle this like adults. And stare at each other.
Yeah.
I refuse to remain bound to this realm. We travel to Vanaheim.
Well, guess it's just us then.
That's a small guy.
He is a small man, yeah.
One gateway to Vanaheim coming right up.
Oh, no way we get to go with the girl? Hell yeah. Okay, so we can do Valor or Rage, and one of those is Rage, the other one's Healing. Weapons, Spartan Rage. Valor, Rage. I'm gonna do Rage.
Crafted a protection ward that'll keep me from being pulled out of the realm. It should hold until I find what I need.
And what is that?
The source of the magic that binds me to Midgard. We're going to find it and destroy it.
I'm glad we get to do a mission with her.
But it will not change what I have done.
I know. That's why I still might kill you when this is over.
I love that for her. Okay, we're gonna end the stream right now because it is 9:30. It's almost my bedtime. It's almost AJ's wife's bedtime. It's a big bedtime moment for everybody involved.
Yeah. She already has had her bedtime soup, so she is sleepy.
Oh, wow. It's past AJ wife's bedtime.
Well, in 30 minutes is her. You have to go to sleep.
Official bedtime. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to end the stream. Everybody who watched the stream, have a good one. Everybody who didn't watch the stream, also have a good one. Goodbye.